All right now. So thank you, Drizzle Stank. Drizzle Stank is my DJ. He wrote me a theme song. He's been a really good YouTube friend, so I'm going to shout him out, and I'll put his link somewhere in the description. I keep forgetting to do that, but you got to check him out. He likes to collaborate on music things, so that's what we do together.
Awesome.
So, welcome to the inaugural Learn to Crochet with I Bring It Every Day and Miss T, presented by Miss T with the T.
Oh,
Yeah. Yes. So I see we have some people in. I'm gonna greet you real fast, and then I want to start out and say March. This is March 2024 is National Crochet Month.
hmm.
Ironically,
It's also Women's History Month.
it is. That is correct. Yes. So that being said, this kind of fits the whole um, idea of crochet. So anyway, I've been on YouTube a couple of years, and this is something that I've been wanting to do for a very, very long time, but I haven't been able to get people to do it. So I'm so glad that I have some people to crochet along with, and I can sort of share my love for crochet. And that's basically what the month is. You know, you share your love for crochet, and you learn to crochet. You teach someone how to crochet. You buy a book. You rent a book from the library. Check one out, and so this is, I guess, this is my little my ad, to the National Crochet Month, and a shout out to all the crocheters and knitters and fiber arts people out there. All right, so I'm going to have everybody introduce themselves. And I'm going to change this. Well, actually, let me say hi to some of the chat first. So let's see who we have here. So we've got Tina Bailey, number one. You're number one. She's been a good YouTube friend of mine a very long time. Hi, Tina. And right now I've got kind of shaky fingers. We got so Sarah's Happy Hives here,
Hi,
and she's one of the
Sarah.
crocheters on the panel. And we got Unbiased LLC. Hello.
Hey.
And Red Scout, good day. Would like to see God walking in the clouds. I posted something. Okay, we'll check it out. But like I said, well, I'll let you promote just a little bit later in the chat. I just want to sort of let us get going and have some fun. So this is the evil plan. So I want everybody to have fun. So these are my goals for today. I want us to get started or restart crocheting. I want us to have fun because that's the plan. I always say my evil plan is to have fun. And I don't know why I'm having trouble finding people who want to have fun. It's very
Hey, want to be Pinky in the Brain? What do you want to
yes.
do today?
What do you want to do today? I want to have a little fun
Let's take
crocheting.
over the world.
Take over the world and crochet. and a little bit of knitting.
I am beginning from the beginning. I have
Mhm.
just a thread.
Let me make you big. Now introduce yourself. And
I'm Sarah. I'm a
yep,
beekeeper in Columbus, Indiana, and apparently I'm a YouTuber now.
you are.
Woo!
That's awesome.
And when I left off, I was learning to crochet doilies. So this is what I
Oh,
have.
good for you. Okay, I like it.
Oh, I see William in there. Hi, dry cut, honey.
Yeah, we got some people. Okay, let's say hi to Miss Lisa. Make you big. And say hi to your peeps.
Hi. It's good to see everybody.
Yes. All right. And any quick words before we get started?
Let's see. I am a beekeeper, a
Mhm.
suburban homesteader.
Yep.
And the last time I stopped crocheting, I had like 3 or 4 different projects, but I was using raffia to make a beach hat. So
Oh,
that's all I could find is my
okay.
raffia.
That
You
is
know,
fine. We love
but it's
raffia.
okay. It works. It works.
We love all the things. Yeah. Anything yarn like.
Mhm.
Beautiful. And then we have the lovely Miss T with the T. Say hey to
Oh,
everybody.
hey y'all. I'm Miss T with the T. Uh, the community connector, I guess.
Yes, you are.
And will be using my same yarn that I've been using since day one, and
Hmm.
my same crochet hook that I've been using.
That's great. I love it. All right. So, so how are you feeling, Miss T? Yeah, since you've come back. Like, how are you feeling with your crochet? Like,
I feel fine.
you can be honest.
Yeah, I mean,
How you feeling? Okay.
I feel great.
All right. Okay. Yes. Okay. Let's see.
Okay, so are we about to knit?
You're about to crochet.
We will crochet. Yes. Yeah. So unbiased. Yeah. Happy crochet month. Yeah. I wanted to put that on the screen there. That is the thing. And, a lot of people still don't understand the difference between knitting and crocheting.
I
They,
don't. I
they-
can't knit.
well, yeah.
I tried.
I
Yeah.
love to watch other people do it though because
Okay.
I mean like
Yeah.
okay.
I know it's a little bit, it's different. But crochet, all you need is a ball of yarn, although this is not a good one, but you just need a ball of yarn
I got my
and a hook. Yep.
There we
There
go.
you go.
We're
And
in.
pretty easy entry into starting. Yes. All right. So we got Katrina. Katrina's one of my members. She's been a really good supporter of my channel. Katrina's Crochet Hook and Loops, and she does tutorials. And I know she has one out there right now. She just did this morning. So she's saying she'll be listening. She's working. Yeah, she's doing a mosaic crochet. I don't do that very well.
Now, what is that? Mosaic?
Oh, I don't have an example. I'll have to pull a picture up. But what it is you use usually two colors, and it makes some kind of geometrical shape. So I don't have, like I said, I have not done a whole lot of that. I've only done little tiny swatches of that, but that's what we do. Yeah. Oh, okay, so we got Crazy Poppy Lady, one of my peeps. We got, now how do I pronounce this? Dej at
That is Deej. Her name is Deidre.
Oh, Deej. Okay, Deidre.
Yeah.
Hello.
Welcome.
Yes. And Red Scout saying Christ is the King of the Lords, aka Lion of the Tribe of Judah. Okay, now I see you. Okay. Everyone's saying good morning. Let's see. Go see what we finished. It's amazing. Oh, we got Laura's Garden and more. Hey.
Laura loves your channel. She loves it a lot. She likes
Oh,
let me know about how much she enjoys your voice and how you
oh,
everybody how to crochet.
had to
very
get my
nice.
shawl.
Thank you,
and show
Laura.
you.
I appreciate it. I try to do.
Pretty.
Yeah. Well, my goal in life was not to. How can I put this? My goal was to put out good content, and I hope I've succeeded in some way. That's my goal. When I started my channel, because I was a supporter, so I watched a lot of people before I started. Oh, dry cut honey can't stay. Oh, local conference, good for you. Yeah, my husband's actually at a gardening seminar because he's studying to be a master gardener. So yeah, he's fancy. But everyone's saying hello. We got Butter Roll Boutique, Deej. Oh, Butler's Family Farm.
Hey, Butler.
We got Butter Roll Boutique again.
Hey,
Hello.
Deidre.
Ms. T. Lou. Hello.
Hey,
Hey, girl. Nana Michelle. Hello. She's one of my peeps.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, okay. Dry Cut Honey saying, LOL, my wife does all that. I purposely call it by the wrong name because I'm antagonist. Yes.
He is, William.
Okay, he's being naughty. So the thing that's really funny is, so anyway, I want us to have fun, and I want you to ask questions. I mean, you probably already know what you're doing, but I'll demonstrate a couple things, unless you don't want me to. I mean, it's all good. I can do whatever. You know,
I'm here to learn because
I'm the
it's been
coach.
a while.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Simply, Sarah, do you even know how to make the line? The first, do we need? I'm just trying to figure out how far do we need to start.
Yeah, yeah.
You
question.
start with a loop, like
Mhm. Yeah, let me grab another. I did a bad.
Yeah, I always make mine like this. Just
Okay, let me see
listen
yours.
well.
The slip knot. So you start with the slip knot. I'll make you big. There we
Okay.
go.
how do you
So the way I make mine is, of course, I always wrap my
Hold on.
Oh,
like
wow.
this, but
did
I
this
always go
wrong.
through and twist and make my slip knot on the hook.
Mhm.
Me and Sarah down
Oh,
here like,
I'm like,
interesting.
wait a
Oh,
minute.
my lighting is horrible. I don't know what's up with my lighting.
It's
I
hard.
need
Yeah, you have to
Deidre to
find
come
your
over here
way.
and help me.
Yeah.
hey, can't stop.
It's like the
Deidre
cat's
is my
cradle.
tech exec.
Yes.
Did
What
you
was
ever
that
do
hand
the-
movement again? What happened?
Hold
My
on. Let me
hand
see.
thing? My hand thing? Is that what you want to see? Oh,
Yes,
okay.
let me see that again.
So you take, and I know this is mirrored, but this is my left hand, and I just
Mhm.
take it and loop it around
Yes.
and then come under like this.
Oh,
and
that's
it
Ah,
keeps a good. It just keeps my. Oh, let me get it here with the camera. So it just keeps my nice and snug. It's
okay.
how my mother did it, and that's how she taught me. So
oh, that's cool. I like it.
that's it.
If you could
Well,
have
that could
seen the
be
look
like,
of me and Sarah's face down here, we was like,
yeah, I know that was interesting. I've never seen that before. And that's what
Yeah.
you find. I mean, this is the whole thing.
Mhm.
Like a lot of people, there we go. I finally got you. There we go. Okay. Exit solo. So what
Okay,
I'm going to
so
do,
I'm right-handed, but I
yes.
can use my left hand for certain. I mean, if I
Sorry
have to
about the
write
crinkle.
with my left hand, it's like I'm in first grade. I can do it. Um, I'm just trying to figure because the mirror thing I think got me mixed
Right.
up. But if you start,
Go ahead.
yeah, it's already gone.
Okay.
That
So
train went.
yeah, well, and it does happen. There are so many ways. Yeah, that's what Crazy Poppy Lady's saying. And let
The
me, I'm
biggest
gonna,
thing is just to loop it over your finger anyway.
To
yeah,
loop it over
there's
your
Then, yeah,
finger
you
and
loop it
then
over the forefinger, and then you'll find what to do with the tail. So,
yeah.
you know,
All right. So I'll show you what
but
I'm doing.
I
You need
just
an
hold on to my
in-person
little
lesson.
tail.
Yes. So unbiased. Hold on a second. I've got this scrinkly paper. I apologize. I have this bag, and my husband got me these storage bags, and they're so noisy. But anyway, I'll show you the way I do it. And this isn't perfect, but it is what it is. Okay.
okay, I'm getting the feel for it here.
Let's see if I can do this right here. Okay. All right. Boy, there's so many of us. I don't like the way this. I'm going to try to change this layout here. All right. Let's see if we can do that. Ah, there we go. That's what I want. Okay. Yes. Okay. Hang on just a second. I got my camera on. I'm gonna change my setting here, and hopefully this will work. I hate all this scrolling. Everything is like wacky.
camera maybe turn down. Let me see if I can.
Yes.
Nope, it
Okay. So there it
turned all the
is.
way up.
All right. Hopefully you can see that.
Yes.
Oh,
So,
I gotta wait. Help.
so there's my
Yep.
hook.
Line.
Hey, we
All
have
right.
the
So here's
same
my
look.
yarn.
Okay.
This is the tail,
Mhm.
and then my ball is on this side. Okay. So I do this little. You know the cursive L. I do that.
Okay.
Yep.
Laverne and Shirley, okay.
Yes, like Laverne and
Mhm.
Shirley. You pull it back like that. Let me see if I'm doing this right. Oh, I think I did this wrong. Hold on. Do the L. I pull it back over one of the sides like that. You see that? And then I grab it and pull both of these. And there's the slip knot. Did that make sense?
Mhm.
So one more time, I do the cursive Laverne. I'm going to pull it back on the side where yeah, pull it back there like that. And you take this, put your fingers in there, and you pull both.
Mine
And the
didn't
slip
do it.
knot is what it does is it just gets you onto the hook, and it's adjustable. I don't know if you can see that, but
Mhm.
it's adjustable. Yeah,
I got
and
faith
I
in you, Sarah.
okay. So does that make sense for
It's
everybody?
the magician's knot. Just keeps
Right.
going.
Now, one
Oops.
way somebody does it. Now, let me see if I can do this right. Now, my brain doesn't work this way,
Mhm.
but they do this thing where they go around their fingers twice, like
Mhm.
that.
See, that's what I do.
They keep it. Yeah. Okay. So you do that, and then I
Mhm.
think you pull the front
Go
over the back,
through. Mhm.
and then the back over the front, or is that it? Oh, that is it. Yeah, I know there's one extra step. Yeah, and then they do that. Yep, there it is. But that one to me is wiggity whack. I don't know. For my brain, it doesn't work.
Oh, crazy populate says she.
How about I did it?
You did it. Good job.
Yeah, but anyway, but basically, that this is not my brain doesn't work like this. This is not my style,
Not your cup of tea.
not my cup of tea. But it works. But there it is. But it's almost like it. See, this seems to me to be an extra step. Hold on, let me get in there. But there it is. Yeah. So, but the whole key is just to get the yarn onto the hook. So I'm going to do my L because I like this better. My L.
Do you always do it on the table, or this just
No,
demonstration?
no, I'm just a show.
Okay.
Because the whole thing is, it's hard to see, if the camera's facing me. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, thank
Then
you.
after the slip knot is the chain. So you got to figure out how you're going to tension your yarn. This is the ball. This is my end. This is my tail. My tail's way too long, but it is what it is.
Hold on, sir. You still with us, Sarah? I see.
Got it.
Okay, you got
I
it.
got the
But
tail.
everybody have
I
it.
got the
Okay.
yarn.
So
And
we're
I
gonna
did my
chain.
first chain stitch.
Yeah. Now, do you remember how to do that?
I do.
Okay. So you wrap around. Hopefully, I'm in. Yeah, it looks better. And I'm going to do it real slow. And I'm doing the right now. I'm doing the pencil hold. And we'll talk about the knife hold or the pencil hold. I don't know which one you guys are, but you kind of want to get these chains somewhat equal. See that? They don't have to be perfect, but I like to leave them a little bit loose like that. I don't know if you can see, but there's like holes. You can almost see through them.
Welcome in Bronze and Nifty and Kodiak Farm official J Mia. Hey everybody.
Oh wow! Thank you
Hey.
all for coming, and thank you for
Hello,
reading the chat.
everyone. Good morning, Lee and Jamia and Bronze. Good morning.
Yes.
Good morning.
Hello. Thank you so much for coming.
Everybody got their coffee or their tea today?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, Grammy, how do you are you the pencil method or the steak knife? I'm a steak knifer.
Well, I'm more of a steak knifer.
Are you? Yeah. So
I
like this.
tried the pencil method, but I think my mother always did the knife method, and that's just
Is that
the way
what
I
I'm
got
doing?
comfortable doing it. Yes.
I can't see you.
Hang on a
small,
second.
I got
Yeah,
my.
where you kind of where you're cutting like this.
Yeah, I'm heavy.
Oh yeah, you're
so
cutting,
I
so
like
that
the
would be knife. Yep. The knife is kind of like what I'm doing right here.
Okay.
Like stab. Or cutting. Like if you're cutting some meat.
Got my
This was a
death
knife
wish
and a fork.
coffee.
But anyway, there's a chain. And I would say practice the chain for now and see how far you get.
Okay.
Okay. But I just tried to make a chain just for funsies and just so you can sort of, hopefully it's slow enough. And just for the people who may be new.
Well, and I can do this part with just my finger.
Yes, you can.
You
Yep.
can do it with,
And that's how I
how to do
learned.
that for doing friendship bracelets when we were young.
Yep, you can do that with your hand.
Will
Let me
we be
see. I'll
able to
try
see
one.
Sarah?
Yeah, no, I'm
sorry,
big right now. Yeah, I'm big right now, so I'll make everybody. But I just wanted to just at least get the chain done. So we got the slip knot and the chain.
Is it important to count how many you do in the chain?
It's yes. Now the thing is, if you're doing a what's the word I'm trying to say? If you're doing a what is that called? If you're doing a pattern, yeah,
Right.
yeah, then you would do that.
But
So
if
let
you're
me
just
see.
like freestyle, then you can.
Yeah.
Because
Now,
I always, it's like looking at your watch. Oh, it's such and such o'clock. And then I don't know what time it is.
Can I see
But
yours, Sarah?
Yeah, we want to
brain
see
does.
yours.
Oh.
That looks pretty
Oh,
good.
look how little petite that is. That's
It's
cute.
very petite. That's right, because you're using the thread.
Yeah, because I was interested in making doilies for
Nice.
some reason.
No, that's okay. That's okay. We love it. We love it. Yeah,
And,
I think they're gorgeous. Like I love doilies. I just don't make them. Yes.
My mother got to the point that all she used was small thread. She used to make
Wow.
tablecloths and doilies and little Christmas ornaments
Mm-hmm.
out of the small thread. It was real pretty.
Oh, let me see. I'm hiding you here. I'm going to switch places here. Let me see. Now, how are you working at? Let me see how we're doing.
Nifty says
Miss
you're
Lisa.
doing good, Sarah.
Yeah, Nifty likes yours. You're doing great.
oh, thank you. Arigato.
Now let's see. Now what do you got going there, Miss Lisa? If you don't mind sharing, I got you big.
Let's see. I just got me a chain.
Oh, that
It's
looks
hard
good.
to tell because, it's the raffia, so.
Yes.
But I got my chain.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's nice. I like it.
I have a question. Am I the only left-hander up here?
You might be.
You might be, Miss
You might
T,
be.
Okay.
I mean, I could try to do it left-handed with you.
Yeah, I've never done it.
I'm so clumsy,
You're
though.
Oh, hang on.
lefty.
Let me. Yep.
left-handed people will do better to watch us,
Oh.
the right-handers, because we're mirrored.
Mhm.
The right-handers will probably do better to watch Miss T,
Oh,
the way the
interesting.
camera is angled.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Didra's mother is left-handed, and she always
Yes.
had trouble learning crochet watching other people until she, watched YouTube. And YouTube, because it was mirrored, it was easier for her to pick up on that. But I don't know if she ever learned how to crochet or not. But
Okay.
Hey,
All right,
Fresh and
sweet. That's nice. Fresh and Fire's here.
Hey, Fresh and Fire.
I'm trying to see if I missed anybody. I'm going to say Kodiak Farm Beasley.
Hey,
Got
Lee.
the Death Wish coffee. Oh wow, my daughter likes that. That stuff's interesting. Yeah,
it's good
we got
coffee.
Bronze. Yeah, we got Bronze. We got Official Jamia. Hello. And let me see anybody else. James Money. All right, James Money, 615. And
Tell
then
everybody
Unbiased said, "Oh, her
put what
daughter
you're
is."
drinking in the comments.
Yeah. Oh, see, Unbiased daughter is left-handed, and she taught herself how to crochet. Yeah. And then we
Lee,
got
do you have your yarn and needle?
yeah, you got to bring it or hook. Just need a yarn and a hook. So anyway, I just so that's one of the things that's really confusing. Now, of course, I don't have my knitting by me, but there is a confusion between knitting and crochet. I mean, the biggest thing is crochet is a hook, and but we're all making loops in yarn. So knitters make, but they use 2 knitting needles. Okay, and that's the big difference. And yeah, no, M Biased is very talented. I see. I agree, Miss T. But anyway, James Money's saying good morning. We got Florence Nyadair. Nice. Greetings from South Africa. Nice to see you. And welcome. All right.
Welcome. Yokoso.
So yeah, so that's where we are today. The one thing I wanted to just sort of jump off is Miss T had a couple of questions from last week, because we were just talking about yarn and supplies and things like that. I would suggest for anybody, if they're learning to crochet, learning to knit, either one, find yourself a good textbook. That's beautiful. Very nice, Sarah.
That's how long it is.
Yeah. And we got Cool Gamer. Welcome in. Yes. So anyway, I'll show you this book real quick. Just any book that has knitting and crochet will help you get started also. Yeah, Cool Gamer has a picture. I know. I'm so excited. So this is the one that I learned on 500 years ago. The Reader's Digest Complete Guide to Needlework. And see all these different ones: embroidery, needlepoint knitting, applique, quilting, patchwork, macrame, crochet, rug making, lacework. It was all in this book.
Nice
And
book.
yeah, and this is an oldie but goodie. Reader's Digest has a sewing book. And my husband and I just bought that from one of our YouTube friends. And this lady has all the books. And she said, I'm giving up my sewing book because I'm not sewing anymore. And I went, my husband's really into sewing and I'm not, but I'm trying to. But just the one reason why I always say you want to take a look at this, if I can just find the crochet section, there we go, is to take a look at the stitches. And when you're offline, it's useful to figure out what the stitches, what the stitches are. But anyway, these are some of the tools that are available. It gives you the tools, it gives you the stitches. So it's a good way to sort of feel your way through the process and learn what the stitches look like. So here's some stitches here. Okay. And they're illustrated, and it's very, very helpful that way to when you're offline to learn how to stitch. Okay, so we got the chain down. I think we're doing really well. So I'm going to exit that. So very good. All right. Okay. So I'm trying to see here. I'm trying to see how many I have in my room. Oh, I got 12 people. Welcome.
Lisa or Sarah, are you guys able to share out as well?
Oh, yeah, I was
Yeah.
going to say.
I can't believe I shared out.
I
You
did.
did? Okay,
I did.
good. Yeah, I see
I'm-
some other
I'm
people.
still I'm in the StreamYard part. I don't have the YouTube up, so I can't really see that part. I'll have to replay it. But I'm here.
You're here. Okay, so Nifty wants to see Miss T's chain.
I'm getting better, Nifty. Thank you for asking.
She did. Hold on. Let me make you big.
In my beginning stages, my chain. Hi, Lisa. How are you?
There you go.
I think she meant to make Miss T big.
No, no, no.
Is that
It's
Winnie the
just
Pooh
like
you got there?
I think you were the
Oh
last
yeah.
one in. It won't let me.
Where's
We
my
got a
honey?
There we go.
got a
Oh my
button
gosh.
situation.
Yep, we got bud files. Hey,
Oh
Miss
man.
T.
When we first
Yeah.
started, I was I am heavy-handed and I used the jab method.
Yes.
So, but now I'm getting more consistent.
Yes.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Very nice.
so happy.
Very nice. Okay, I'll show you mine. Oops.
Okay.
It just
Welcome
fell
in,
between my
Angie, Bud.
escape. Oh, Angie's Treasures. Hello. Hello, hello. All right. Here's mine. I just dropped it on the floor. Lovely. Okay. So there's mine.
Ooh.
So
Nice.
so that's kind of not that I'm perfect, but that's kind of what you want to get to because then you have to go back into those chains to
Mhm.
to work
Consistency.
on the
Can we,
first.
can we see that again, please? 'Cause mine are the same kind of size, but
Yes. I have
mine
one little
I
wonky
still
one
got a
right
little
here.
bit ways to go.
Yeah,
Let's
this one's a little wonky, but it is what it is. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You want to be able to have it big enough that you
Thank
can
you,
go back in
Angie.
there. I don't know if you can see those little holes there,
Uh-huh.
but you want to be able to go back into those. So you don't want it real tight. Now, one thing that people do is they
I think mine is too tight.
they use either a
This is
bigger
Sarah.
hook to cast on than what the yarn asks for,
And
or they just do it loosely. So I just did it very, very loosely. And I've
that's
gotten to
how I
the point
started
where I
off,
can,
Sarah. Mine
yeah.
were a little tight. But
Yeah, I gotta work on that, I think, because
But that's not a
going
big deal. Like it's not a
it's not a
but I
deal.
can still see space that I can get the
yeah,
hook through.
the
So
hook through. And that's the thing that you want.
Are you
Oh, you know what?
heavy-handed too, Sarah?
what now?
Are you heavy-handed? Because I'm heavy-handed, so I write
Yeah,
hard and everything. So I'm just like, ugh.
it's either too much or too little. I'm trying to find that good middle ground. You know what I mean?
Right. And it takes time. I mean, and it's okay. Like you play with it. And that's what I want you to do over the week, like when the weekends, just play around with it. And one of my friends who crocheted told me that she made one that was almost a mile long, like a chain. That's all she did. And she just loved
Mhm.
chaining and she would chain. And it's cool. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's too tight. Yeah, yeah. Nifty saying yours might be too tight, Sarah.
That's
And you have a smaller hook too. You have a
I have
smaller
the
hook.
smaller hook, so I have to.
Mhm. Yep.
Hey,
What was
horizontal
I
bee.
thinking?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry. I was curious. What kind of hook does Lisa have? I think hers was like plastic at the end, or
It's a actual
Oh,
it's a metal hook, but it's like got the rubber. It's a
yes.
little bit easier to hang on to.
Yes.
And when you do a lot of crocheting and your hands get tired, I have
Yes.
arthritis in my hands, and it's getting
Yes.
worse and worse. And that's one of the reasons I don't crochet much anymore. I probably need to. But this is actually very comfortable,
Hmm.
so it's just a little bit. It just adds comfort.
Yes. Yes. And those are great. Yeah, for sure.
they were
Um,
trying to find you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to keep up with the comments. It's
sure.
Grammy Lisa Midwife Homestead.
I
Oh, wow.
actually did change the name. It's
Oh,
a recommendation of one
Oh,
of my
boy.
friends who is a big YouTuber. He gives me recommendations on my
Oh,
channel sometimes,
let's see.
and but it's okay. I still go by Grammy Midwife and Grammy's Midwife Suburban Homestead, but he said make it shorter, make it sweeter, and
Yes.
get to the point. I was like, okay.
It's like she's got a nice haircut now.
I didn't mean to
Who,
cut you off,
me?
Margaret. They were just
Yeah.
No,
No,
Oh,
I
no,
meant your
no, it's
a
fine.
name.
ponytail.
Your
No,
name
no.
is like a nice haircut.
Yeah, okay,
Instead of
good.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Well, so
like,
that's
haircut.
really good.
Nope.
Yeah, I think your YouTube name has to be like you don't always get it right the first time, but
Mhm.
people's names do evolve. I've seen it. Yeah, so it's not
Oh
not
yeah.
uncommon. Yeah, it's cool. Let's see. That's pretty funny. Now I missed somebody here. Oh, we got sifting some soil and more. We got Mona. Good to see you. And we have horizontal bees.
That's
Well,
Ricky.
hey, Ricky and let's
Ricky.
see, is it Ricky or Ruth or
Ricky
both?
and Ruth.
Ricky.
We'll
Oh, so
just
that's
say hi to
Ricky.
them both.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure we got some people. I'm just going to say hi. Hi. And we got Fresh and Fire Backyard Living has the chain down pat. Okay, that's good. Now we got to get you past the chain.
Is my chain long enough for?
That'll work. Yeah, we can work with that. I was thinking maybe 10,
The
15,
length of
20.
your chain is dependent on what you're doing.
That's correct. Yep. Yep, that is correct. And like we had a whole big thing on the so basically I suggest if you're trying to make a specific item, then get a pattern. Get a pattern. Yeah.
Right.
It's just I think you save yourself a lot of aggravation and pain by
This
doing
is
that.
like practice stitches, so it's not like
Right.
a full-blown.
Yes. But usually for each particular blanket or doily or whatever it is, you have to chain a certain number. And that's the way it works. And I showed this last week. This is Susan Bates Learn to Crochet. And one of the things that they have in some of these crochet books is that they give you projects. And I'll just show you the page real quick. See if I can get myself.
And Angie, me and Sarah are returning to crochet after like 20 plus years and just trying to get back into it.
Yeah, that's amazing. Oh, we got Natasha. I forgot to say hello. And
Oh,
Angie Prescott. Okay. So let me see here. Okay. Come on. My fingers are doing something weird here. See if I can make myself big here. All right. Come
Tampa,
on.
I've been trying to get a hold of you. I wanted to come try to meet you today, me and Sarah. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I
She just got your message. Yeah, I see. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Auntie Ellen's here. Oh, okay. Let me see.
Tampa's Creek Homestead. Surprise.
Yes. Anybody else I missed? There she is. And she's saying hi to everybody. Good to see you.
Good morning, Sammy Joe. Good to see you.
Oh, Sammy Joe. Wow. Yeah, a lot of people here. I'm telling you. Nice. Oh, and I got somebody on Facebook. That is exciting.
I didn't make this shawl. I won it. But it's keeping me warm and I love it.
I love it. Got Sammy Joe. All right. Good to see you. Welcome in. All right. But anyway, so like I said, each of these books will give you some kind of patterns. And I don't know if you can see that right there, but they give you, there's like a baby thing, there's a bag, a hat. So really the easiest thing to start with, if you're revisiting crochet, is something square.
Right.
So I was thinking we can actually do sort of a dishcloth or a washcloth.
It's about the right size for a face cloth or something.
Yeah, face cloth, something like that. And but like I said, it's really simple. A lot of my I go to a knit and crochet group, and they do for donations. Oh, and this is the other thing. Oh, I'm so glad I finally got there. I want everybody to think about making things for donations later on, like when you get into it, because I think that's you can produce a lot with crochet, and you can't really use all these things. So it's good to donate or give them to family members or whatever.
My eldest daughter, she did her senior project. She made hats for all the preemie babies and donated them to the NICU.
There we go.
That's what I wanted to interject. And not just preemie babies, but those babies who do not make it out alive. We take donations for these little bitty hats to cover a baby's head. Yeah, for like burials. So yes, those are wonderful. And chemo hats.
A really nice thing.
For chemo patients.
Yes, chemo patients.
A lot of donation opportunities.
Yes, there are.
That's where all my crochet materials went. When my daughter wanted to do that project, I encouraged her, learn crochet here.
Yes. And also nursing homes can use the
definitely
the materials, the yarn, hospice. Yep. While people are sitting around, like I said, a lot of times people who have time, they're convalescing, things like that. So so I'm gonna put my little banner on. There we go. So if you want to drop your link in my channel, you just have to type Kelly, Kelli.
That's on Kelly's channel. You can't do it on Sarah's Happy Hive.
Correct.
Sorry, I'm still figuring all that stuff out.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Hey, Nick. Hey, girl.
I turn into snot tubs.
Okay.
Hang on, because it's a joke, and I got a whole jar.
Yes.
Buttons.
Oh, nice. Nice. Now let's see. Oh yeah. So Crazy Poppy Lady donates poppies for the it's Memorial Day.
The Memorial Day poppies.
Memorial Day.
Yeah, she's made 5,000. since
Oh,
she's been on
wow.
like just 3
Wow.
years. 3
That's
years, yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, that's a lot of poppies. So we appreciate you doing that. Yeah, so
I
that's
made
a good thing. Yeah, see that I did some poppies and the people didn't want them. It was funny. They were like, "Oh, that's
this
nice."
this is a pipe cleaner flower.
Oh, that's cute.
I
Oh,
made that
interesting.
earlier.
All right. All right, now are we ready for the single crochet?
I
All right.
think so. Let's
Yes.
see you do it first and then
Oh, you do
Okay.
have a new name, Grammy's Beekeeping and Bookkeeping.
Yeah,
Beekeeping
homesteading.
Homesteading, yes.
Yeah, I like it. And there's Laura Power. Hello.
yeah,
Yeah,
be
she's
sure
my
to check
Facebook.
out the
Yep.
Grammy's kitchen videos. I like watching. It's like I'm sitting in her kitchen with her. I'll
Yeah.
grab my coffee and get her video going. And okay, I'm visiting Lisa today.
Yes.
I'm going to
Okay.
be doing one soon with my chickens. So,
Oh,
Okay.
that's cool. I love
yeah.
chickens. They're amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a chicken coop. It's so sad. Well, anyway, I'll tell you that story behind the scenes. But anyway, let me mention these two comments because these are good. So Tampa's Creek Homestead said, I've always wanted to learn how to crochet, but I never could get the little circle right. So we'll talk about crocheting in the rounds. We're gonna get there.
We'll get
There's
there.
Yeah, that's the magic circle, and a lot of people that's a big deal. And then yeah, Angie's Treasures, I like this. Yeah, the mug rug to start or coasters. Yeah, anything squarish is good,
Mhm.
and it's small enough, and you can get it done, and you feel a sense of accomplishment right away. Because like I said, I want to just make sure people understand that a lot of this stuff is not microwave. You have to take the time and enjoy the process because it will take a little bit of time, and that's okay.
Mhm.
You know,
It does.
yeah, and that's I would just that's the one thing. Okay. Oh, GQuat says, you donate caps to local NICUs. I love it in the area. Sweet. And then Fresh and Fire saying square is usually the shape I end up with. So that's good. All right now. I love it. Some of these comments. Yeah, this is awesome. And then Nick's Techniques. I like that name. Sammy Joe, hey. And good idea, Angie, about the mug rugs. I like that. Yep. And then yep, Grammy's saying hi. Grammy's Beekeeping and Homesteading. I love it. That is a good name. I like it. Yes, yes. And then Ola Maritza. Okay, and then Nifty saying good luck. Well, thanks for stopping in. I don't know if you have to dip off, but we appreciate you. Tamika, good supporter. Shatika, good supporter. Yes, we appreciate all the love. I do. Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yes, yes. All right. Okay. Oh, here. Let's see. Here's a piece of advice. Poppy Lady saying, ask the place you plan. Oh, yes. That's a very good piece of advice. I'm going to put that on the screen. Okay. You have to make sure, check with the agency what you're allowed to donate because they may say don't do wool. Like I've heard that a lot of times they'll say don't
Mhm.
do something with wool in it or whatever.
Right.
Things like that. Just ask the rules and regulations of how they, and usually they want a certain size too for a lot
And
of these.
remember too, when you wash those items, to do
Yeah.
them in fragrance-free, dye-free detergent.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, because not everybody can handle the
Mhm.
fragrance.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
So that's wonderful. So that's awesome. So I like it. All right. Now let's take a look. I'm going to change my setting here. We'll do the single crochet.
Okay.
Now, normally when you get to the end of your chain with a single crochet, they say to chain one. But anyway, and that's the one thing. So let me just talk a little before I'm jumping ahead a little bit. Usually when you finish your first row, you always have to chain a number to continue to the second row. So with a single crochet, you're always going to chain one. And you're going to go directly into you're going to go into the second stitch from the hook to start your single crochet. And so there's single crochet, there's half double crochet, there's double crochet, there's treble crochet, and it goes from there, but each stitch gets progressively bigger. Okay. So let me
I'm
switch
familiar with them. I need a refresher.
Sure. All right. Let me see here. Come on.
It's all right. I just had to do one so I know I remembered it or not.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you remember? So are you good?
Yes, I did.
How do you chain one?
But before you do that, I'll show you.
We already have your chain.
Yeah, you won't have to chain one. But oh yeah, and actually, yeah, I see. Okay, here we go. So oops.
I'm gonna go 2
Yeah, so
over
go
and then
into the second chain here. So this chain, the loop that's on your hook does not
okay.
count. Oh, I forgot to make myself big. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. Always forget to do that. Let's see. And come on. Gotta do it this way. I'm gonna have to swap myself over here. Okay, there we go. Okay. So if you see here, this is your loop that's on your hook. This
Mhm.
does not count. But you count down 1, 2. You go to this second one. And I don't know if you can see that.
Mm-hmm.
A little closer. But I'm going to go into this. So for a single crochet, you go into the chain.
Okay.
You're going to wrap, because every crochet stitch, you're going to do some wrapping. Wrap it around the hook. And you pull through all of them. So you'll have one left on your. I'm going to do it again. So then you go to the next chain. So
Wait,
what you
I
do?
think I did it.
Yep. So you go in, you pull up a oh boy, a bird just hit my sliding glass
Wow.
door.
I
Oh
love it
wow.
when they
Oh
do
no.
that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, it's terrible. I know. I'm like, oh, okay. So now you have 2 on your hook. Then you wrap it and go through both. So I'm gonna do it one more time. So I'm gonna go into the next one. So
wait
you
a
insert
minute.
your hook there. You pull up a loop, and you got 2 on your hook. And then you wrap it and go through both. And you're gonna have this nice little, looks like a little bit of a ladder. I'm doing this really, really loosely. But normally, if you were crocheting, you might do it a little bit tighter. But I'll do it again. So you go into that chain, you pull up a loop. So then you have 2 on your hook, and then you wrap it and go through both. And that's the single crochet.
Okay.
Go
And
through.
I'll do one more, and then any questions? And hopefully people can see this. So you go into this one. This is my little chain right here is wonky. You pull up, you go into the chain. You have 2 loops on your hook. You wrap it and pull through both, and then you just keep going until you get to the end. And when you get to the end of your chain row, you're gonna chain 1 and turn your work. And you're always turning your work when you get to the end of the row. And then you're gonna chain up whatever the number of stitches are, depending on which stitch you're doing. But single crochet, you're gonna chain 1 at the end of the row and turn your work.
Through.
Okay, so you can see it. Oh, good, Tampa. Awesome. I'll do one more, and then I'm gonna make myself puny again.
Wrap it.
So you go in,
Pull.
you go directly in, and you pull up a loop, and then you wrap it and go through 2.
Pull up a loop. That's
Yeah,
what I forgot to do.
you always got to pull up a loop. And every stitch, no matter what the stitch is, that's what you do. So you go in, you pull up a loop, you grab the chain, the yarn part that you're tensioning. You pull up a loop, and then you wrap it and go through both. All right. Yeah. And this is kind of real speed. I'm not a fast crocheter, but this is kind of what you know, want to see as you're going along. And then I'm going to take myself down big, and we'll continue. But this is what I'm going to take my hook out of there for a second, but this is what it looks like. Single crochet. And you're going to see these little braids on the top. And when you go into your second row, you're going to go in through these braids at the top. But we'll talk about that later. But this is kind of what you want to see. Ding, ding.
Yeah, my phone is going off.
I know. It's funny how you're very popular. Like nobody calls me, so I'm like, okay, let me see Sarah. No, okay, and there's Lisa. Okay, let me put we'll put Sarah up first. Oh no, we got Lisa first.
Got
Whoops.
Lisa up there.
Lisa first. There we go. That looks good.
But raffia is hard to keep consistent.
Yeah, raffia is nice because it's a natural product. Like that's pretty cool, right? Okay, so let's see, Lisa, can I get you in here? Come on, Cletus. My little fingers are not working. Come on, there we go. Okay, that looks good.
All right, let me try and do some more.
Okay, now Miss T, how are you doing?
I've only done 2, so I'm still.
That's okay. You want to show yours, or you want to keep
not
going?
really nothing to show at the moment, but
Okay, well, you can keep going. You can keep
Okay.
going. Yeah, you keep going. I'm gonna just fix ourselves here, but that's kind of what we want to do. You know what I mean? So let me change my camera.
This is the single crochet.
This is single crochet. Yep. So single crochet, you don't. So anyway, the other stitches you wrap them first, but the single crochet you go directly into the chain first, and then you wrap. So it's the only one that's a little bit different from the rest. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So if you compare the single to the half double to the double, that's the difference. So the single crochet, you go directly into that chain. All right, let me fix my settings here. And this is cool though. Yeah. So like I said, I just like to show everybody, what it looks like. And then bam, you know what I mean? All right. Let's see if I'm back. I'm back. Okay. Yes. This is good. I love it. But everybody's doing great. Yeah, and you guys have done it before. So that that's kind of the caveat to people. But it does come back to you. And crochet, I think, is pretty easy in terms of the steps. Like I think the steps are pretty simple. And you just need one little ball, one little hook.
Kelly, I've got a blanket that my mother made of nothing but single crochet. That is the heaviest blanket.
I believe it. I made one recently. It is heavy. Yeah, it's very heavy.
She learned how to do double crochet not long after that. She goes, "Oh wow, my blanket's not as heavy, and it like goes twice as fast." I'm like, "Yeah," but that is such a heavy. And she was very tight with her knot.
Wow.
So it's very heavy.
Yes, and that's for sure. That is for sure. Yes, that's been my experience actually, because I just made a blanket with single crochet, and it's heavy as heck. It's very heavy. So that's beautiful. But I love this. Yes. Let me see. Oh, so what the other thing I want to talk about too? Start a crochet group, and or find a crochet group or knitting group, and a lot of churches do it. As like an outreach. And a lot of libraries do it. Yeah. So if you're or if you can't find one that in your local area, try to start one yourself. And it's good to have other people around because it gets you thinking about just stuff to do. You know what I mean? Like the creativity rubs off of each other and things like that. Yeah. So we got gunline bees.
Hi,
Hannah.
Hello. I'm so sorry I couldn't make it this morning. I'm tied up. Oh, I understand.
Hey, you got a lot going on. It's all right.
Yes. Yeah, we hope everything's okay.
We're just glad you're checking in, and we'll say an extra prayer.
Yes. Yes. But that's awesome. So, that's good. All right. So let me see what else. I have my notes here. All right. So we did the slip knot and the chain, and we're working on the single. So we're moving. We're moving and grooving this morning. Materials. Now we talked in Facebook. Yes, Facebook pages, local community Facebook pages. Yeah, and our library all have Facebook pages, and they do their group or their activity schedule is on their Facebook page. All the libraries, and most of the libraries in my area do the have a Facebook page with the activities. Yeah, yep. So that's good. Oh, okay. Oh, you want to see what it's supposed to look like? Oh boy. Okay. Fire wants to know. Yep. I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. No, I did not. Okay, good. But anyway, once again.
Oh, it's so little and cute.
It is cute. Let me see if I can make you big. Hold on. I gotta switch.
Teeny tiny rope ladder.
Yes. There we go. Yeah, it is teeny. I can't believe you started with thread. Now, did you ever do regular yarn, or were you
Yeah,
always a doily person? You were
these are
always
the
a.
size needles or hooks. These were my
Hmm.
mom's.
Oh wow.
She passed them. Well, I think I bought the blue one, but the other ones were my mom's.
Yes.
So I did
Nice.
do larger thread. It's just this is all I had.
Yes.
Um, yeah, the girls took all my yarn.
Okay. Well, I don't want you, like I said, the other thing that I talked about last week is I don't want everybody to go out and spend thousands of dollars on stuff.
Right. We
Yeah.
have
So the thing is, Goodwill, church bazaars, usually Facebook Marketplace. A lot of people de-stash, whatever on
yep,
there, and
I think
declutter.
almost every yard sale I've been to, you has a bag of either some yarn or where they
yes,
started crocheting and they gave up and they're selling it.
they
Yep.
sell it. That's correct.
Mhm.
That
Yep.
is correct. So let's see here. Let me go here. I'm going to show you. I'll show Fresh and Fire what this looks like. I'll change my camera real quick. This okay. So this is what it. Now I didn't finish the row yet, but this is what it looks like. It looks kind of like a ladder, is what I would say.
Mhm.
And at the top here, you see these little braids, and there we go. We're in. Yep. And then this is the back side of it, but it's kind of the same. You see, actually, the front side of it gives you this little, you see this little line across, like a train track kind of there.
Mhm.
But that's sort of what it looks like. Yep. And what I'll do is I'll finish the end, but that's what it looks like. And then if you see any comments, if you could just read those for a second and I'll get in here. I'll finish this little end here and I'll show you what to do when you turn. But I'm just going to go through and do this and hopefully my fingers are not blocking the camera. Try not to block the camera. Because I normally wouldn't crochet on a table, but I just want to show you. Oh yeah, Miss T, you see this piece of fabric right here?
Mm-hmm.
This was actually yarn,
Really?
and I call it Cookie Monster. It looks kind of like Cookie Monster, like his fur.
Huh. Did you make
And
that?
yeah, and it's I don't know what they call it, but it's one of those they call it fancy yarns or variety yarns where it's not the usual like a straight line like this. But I don't know if you can see this here. I have a little bit of a tail, but what it is it's made on a track. See, it looks like a little braid right there,
Mm-hmm.
and then the fuzzy part is there. So I don't know if you can see that. And then what you do is you crochet along this track or knit,
Okay.
and then that's how you do it. But this is one of these wacky yarns that I bought, and I said, let me just see what I can do with it. And it's really only good for um, kind of showing a little bit of a background, at least for me. Yeah,
Tampa,
at least in my
no,
opinion.
Tampa
Yep.
Creek said, "What's the best yarn to use when crocheting?"
Okay, so what I would say is a worsted weight or a medium weight yarn, which is what I'm using right now. So I'll give you some examples. Would be Red Heart Super Saver. If you shop from the big W store mainstays, if you shop at Joann's, it would be called Big Twist. And and I'll show you. Of course, I don't have one with a ball on it. I mean, remember all that yarn I had last week? I
Mm-hmm.
put it away. I put it away. But hang on just a second. I do have one with a ball band on there. But I'll show you. So I'm at the end of my row here. So this is the last one. So this is what it looks like. Okay. So I'm at the very end. Here's my tail. Oh, see if you can see the tail there. Here we go. But what I'm going to do to continue is you chain one like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you turn your work. So I'm physically turning my work. And then I'm starting on this end here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to continue in this direction. And so what you do is see the top of these braids here? I'm going to go into this braid like this. I'm going through both sides of the V's there. See that?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And I'm going to pull up a loop where you have 2, and then I'm going to wrap it and go through both. And that's how you turn your work and chain up. And I'm going to go through the 2 parts of the V there. Make sure my finger is not in the way. Pull up a loop. You have 2. And then you yarn over. That's what they call it, a yarn over. And you pull through both. And that's your single crochet. So I'm starting down the second row there. And I don't know if you can see that, but there it is. But it's getting taller. So this is the first row here. Let me make it flat. And then this is the second row up here. That's how you continue down the row. But if you're making like a mug rug, you might want to chain, I don't know, maybe 10, 15, 20. Maybe not 20, but a little bit smaller than that because a mug's not real big. But and then you just continue until you make your square, until it's square. And then you just continue. Mine is going to be by the time
Kelly,
it's going to take. Oh, sorry.
Kelly, can you bring your hand? There you go. I couldn't
sorry.
see it because of the.
Yep. I keep forgetting to do that. Yep. So there it is there. So I'm going to go do it again.
And they said, what is a mug rug?
A mug rug is it's sort of like a coaster. You put you put your mug, put your mug on it so you don't wreck your wooden table,
Okay.
Like a coaster. Yep. But it might be maybe 10 stitches, 10 chains you might start with. Let me get a little closer here. But anyway, one more time. So I'm going to go into the top of this braid. And then you pull up a loop. And you got 2 on your hook. And then you yarn over and pull through both. And I'll just do a couple more and then I'll dip. I'll come back down again. But that's how you continue down the...
Oops, sorry, y'all.
Yep.
Hey, almost homesteading.
Yes.
Hey, almost homesteading.
Good to see you.
The crafting time.
Crafting time. Okay. But anyway, so you continue down, and that's how you go. And that's the single crochet. So when you get to the end of your row, you chain up 1, you turn your work, and then you just continue down the opposite direction. And that's crochet just in general.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So let me switch back.
I think the bee community is waking up in the homesteaders. Almost homesteading. DC's here again. Let me see who else is there. I saw Kodiak.
Morning,
Yes.
Dave.
Yeah, Kodiak was there. Yep.
DC's Bees is Dave.
Okay.
I'm not good with the government names. I get so comfortable with saying everybody's YouTube name.
I do too. It was weird for me to say because I found out that he was a Dave, and I'm like, but you're DC.
Yes. That's correct.
How are you? I bring it. I'm so used to calling everybody by their YouTube names. Then like people are like, oh, that's Kelly. That's Tom. I'm like, who is that?
I know you're like, who's that?
Yeah.
But it's weird. Like in my brain, I guess my brain has been pretty good over the last few years. So I know most people's by both. So I'm good. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, which is weird. I don't know. But so how's everybody feeling? Okay. Can't stop walking, but love mowing and cruising. Hey, I meant to say hey earlier. Hello.
His name is
Hello,
Can't Stop,
hello.
Won't Stop. Can't Stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Things like that.
Progress. 2 rows down.
Oh, that looks good. Wait, hold on. Let me make you big. I love it. But do you understand the yes. Now you're getting a little tight. Just
I told you I'm heavy-handed. I just want
take
to
a breath. Take
That's
a breath.
it. And I want it now.
No, what? No.
I know.
RX nails.
Like you're getting a little tight,
I was like, breathe. Just
You gotta breathe. We're gonna do
take
that.
a 5-second, and I'm going to teach you something very valuable.
Yes.
Hey, RX. And
As you breathe in, count 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Release slowly. And then shake it off because it wasn't yours.
It wasn't yours. Okay.
It's not yours. Shake it off.
When they first started calling your name all over the YouTube streets, I was like, who in the heck are they talking about? Who?
Yeah.
But
That's
now
funny.
I do know now. So
Okay.
just
Oh,
calm down, count to
you
5.
got to just count to 5. Take a breath. All right. I'm going to show you some yarn while you're working
Okay.
as we're going. So last week, you asked for some blanket yarn. I
Okay.
had to go digging because I don't buy that too often. So let's see. I'm going to go back this way. I'm
Okay.
telling you. Okay, there we go. This was much easier. Yeah, for some reason, my when I touch the screen, it's so slow. So Miss T, take a look at this.
Oh wow.
Okay, and it's very, very thick,
It
like
looks warm.
very, very,
Yeah.
very, very warm.
Is that like Chanel?
Um, not quite, but
But it
close.
looks like,
But
I
close.
mean,
Yeah, I guess it is. I'm thinking of the shiny stuff, like velvety. But I guess yeah, it is Chanel. And it's this is from rest in peace AC Moore. Stitch Studio by Nicole. And I forget how I ended up with this thing. I only have one. You need about 10 of these to make a good blanket. But it's very, very thick. And let me read you. Oh, so it's a super bulky number 6. And they say to use a 8mm knitting needle or size K crochet hook. And let me show you this.
Yeah, you can make me a blanket anytime. You can make.
These are nice. But look at so anyway. Oh, but there's one thing I wanted to show you on these on the yarn when you buy it. It tells you what it's made out of. It gives you all the info. 100% polyester, 258 yards, 234 meters, 300 grams or 10.5 ounces. So it's a number 6 super bulky. This is the the knitting needle to use, 8mm. This is the crochet hook here, and this is that infamous swatch, Miss T. So
Oh,
I'm gonna pull in there real close. See that swatch? So it
yeah.
says 8 rows by 8 single crochets across, way down there, and then 8 rows will give you the 4x4 square.
Okay.
Should give you the. That depends on your tension, but that's just a
Mm-hmm.
guide. And
Hey,
then and
Australia.
so it tells you what's on here, and then the other thing is this tells you too how to wash it. So it's machine wash. Now, I don't, these symbols make me crazy because I like words instead of
mm,
pictures. Okay,
Me too.
but this means machine wash on gentle. Do not iron. The third one to the left is do not iron, and then the fourth one is do not bleach. And
So, did you say it takes about 10 of those to make a decent sized blanket?
I would say yeah, like a blanket. Well, this is a jumbo, maybe not quite that much, but you like they say a good blanket's like 3,000 yards of a worsted weight,
Mm-hmm.
and so there's only 200 yards on here, so you probably need like 10. Yeah, you're gonna need about 10 to
Do you have 10 of
10
those?
to make a good one. Pardon?
How many things of yarn of that do you have? Just that one?
Just one, because AC Moore went out of business. Like, how dare they?
So what are you gonna do with that one ball of yarn?
I don't know.
Okay.
I could
I'm just curious.
amigurumi that. Yeah, the chat's hopping. Yeah, I see some people. Let's see. We saw DC's bees. We saw Gunline bees. Hello. Bad memories when Bob and Lee used to work at live only multi chats. Yeah, they can be. They can be interesting. But as long as everybody's polite, it can work, right?
All right.
we
I
have
think so.
we have
And
good
then
groups of
almost
people.
homesteading said I should finish the hat I'm crocheting while we're in crafty mode. You should. Yes. And then Crazy Poppy Lady says the looser you hold the yarn, the quicker you can pull the loop through.
See,
So
my
that
problem
means you
is,
get better. Yeah.
like I said, I'm heavy handed. So, like you said, the first row, my first chain was like all nice and
Yeah, it was
full and
beautiful.
stuff. Now it's getting a little, I'm getting comfortable. I'm just like,
That's okay. Oh,
yeah.
DCBs is chat hopping. Thanks for chat hopping. That's good.
So, Lisa,
Yes.
how do you? I don't know. How do I keep the same looseness? Because like once I start getting more and more comfortable, I go back to that tension,
Yeah.
that tightness again.
Practice.
This keeps just
Repetition.
learn how
going.
to be loose-handed. Hey, call me Mr. Broadstreet.
Yeah, just
Hey,
Just do a
Bradstreet.
little meditating before.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Get up, walk around. Yeah, call me Mr. Broadsweet. Hello.
And
Maybe
this
I
is a good form of meditating,
It is.
concentrating on the thread and the hook and the
There
getting
you
them
go.
through.
It's a beautiful
she
thing.
said, just take a deep breath.
Focus.
Yes, that's it.
Sarah left. I mean, Grammy left us.
Yes.
Where'd she
Oh
go?
no. Oh, maybe she'll come back. She'll come back. I'll be looking for her. Yeah, and there's Isella. Good to see you, Isella. And then Poppy Lay saying when you work with your chain, use a larger hook than the rest of your project. Yeah, keeps your project from bowing. Yeah.
Bowing. What's
Okay.
that?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
didn't know. Hang on. I'm going to write this down.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one. Yeah. So usually what you do is the yarn will tell you
Chain.
what hook to use. And I would say use that as a guide. But for your initial starting chain, you can use a slightly bigger hook than what the yarn calls for. And that's one way to make it loose to start out with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Grammy
Okay.
said
Because
she
that
got to
first
come back.
row is always problematic. And even in knitting, it's the same thing. It's that first, the cast on row is always really tight. Or you try not to make it too tight. So that
Well,
first
and
row is the make or break of everything, really. And then maintaining good tension. So it takes a minute. Oh, okay. Oh, she froze. Okay, Lisa froze. But she'll be back. Yeah.
Mhm.
Be looking for you. Scream out all your tension.
see, that's my tension is doing the same thing, Miss T. I'm just trying to
Yeah,
get the feel for
right.
it.
Yeah,
And
and
now that
this is for. Yeah, just get the
yeah,
feel. Get
and
the
now that
feel.
my second row is tighter, it's harder to find my
Yes.
loops. Yes.
Now, you know what? You can actually frog it back to the beginning chain
She's
and
saying
do it
these
again.
words, the bowing. I need terms, bowing and
Frog.
frog. Yeah,
Frog means take it apart. Take it apart.
and start over.
Yeah. Look,
Back to square one.
crochet.
Yeah.
Crochet is easy to. You know what I mean? If you go, ugh, I don't like the way that looks. Boom. It's just that simple. Yep.
It's difficult to do it in
Knitting
well, I was gonna say quilting,
and quilting. Yeah.
'cause
Yep.
and then you get to sewing with the sewing machine and you get a
Yes.
good rhythm and then the bobbin thread is
I
empty.
hate that so much. Yeah.
Then you
Yep.
gotta go and then if it does the seam ripper
Yes.
What's upper right? So you
to
gonna
have to
crochet with
take
us
out
today?
all that. But with the crochet, it's just like, look, I'll demonstrate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's so easy, right? It's like boom.
And there you go. Oh, I got the knot where my slip knot was.
But an acrylic yarn is easy to, rip or frog. They say take it apart.
So frog.
Frog.
I
You like
like
rip it.
that. I got a bunch of
It's hard
frogs
to
living
work.
in my
That's
pond.
good.
I got a little
It has
pond in my front yard.
made it too big.
Yeah, I do too. That's
Oh,
funny.
almost homesteading also is a homesteader, and I mean a crocheter in Indiana. About the
Okay.
frog, a rug. After I finished the hat, I made it too big.
Yeah,
Yeah, I do that all the time.
sometimes.
Mm.
Yeah, in my opinion, hats stop them at 6 inches, like around the crown,
Mm-hmm.
or even like a little bit smaller. Because if it gets bigger than 6 inches, it doesn't fit a lot of people.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my opinion. I've noticed that over the years of of,
I
of
was about to say
messing
pause,
up.
but we're not on my channel per se.
Okay, oops.
Carry on, carry on.
Carry on. But anyway, make sure you guys all join each other's channels. We all like to grow. Even though I normally don't do this, but I think people don't feel like I want to grow. So I would like to grow also.
Well,
So please
I'm
join my channel.
subscribed to you, and I look for if you're subscribed, I go to subscribe to you, and I look for
Yeah.
because I want to be able to keep watching. I like watching everybody's
Me
videos.
too. I love it. Yeah, I love all the different things. And I've learned so much on YouTube, I have to say.
Me too.
The YouTubes, as my father-in-law says. He always goes the YouTubes. But yeah, I've learned a lot. My husband really got me into it actually. And I think that's like all we watch. And it's funny, ever since he retired, it's just been like YouTube. Everything's been YouTube, which is weird. I didn't think we would become YouTube. people, but that's what we are.
Oh,
Yeah.
Grammy said as soon as her husband got home, the internet started acting up.
Um. Yeah.
You men.
Yeah. Laura says she's crocheting with I'm doing a single crochet around my cancer blanket
Oh,
and
nice.
some soil. Her and FR go live at night, and she said that she learned a lot from YouTube. Yes.
Now, the caveat to all this is this: I don't think YouTube is the ideal way to learn knit or crochet, but it's helpful.
Pinterest.
Well, see, ugh, I love Pinterest, but I hate it at the same time because I
Well,
feel
and
like
there's
it's a
some
rabbit hole.
things. Yeah,
It's a
there's some
rabbit hole.
things.
But I
I
think you
guess your
see
best
beautiful stuff
bet
on there. Yeah.
is the go to the library, especially if you don't have a big budget, because
Yes.
the go to the library, get some of
Yep.
those books,
Yep.
and definitely buddy up.
Yeah, I think like find one of those old. I hate to say old ladies, but those. Find one of those people that's done it for years. And there we go. There's Lisa. Okay.
Welcome back.
Did she freeze? Oh, she froze as soon as I put her up.
Hey, there's Scott.
If you go to his live streams and catch
Let
him,
me see.
it's
I'll
like,
see if she can come
Scott
back in.
is in the building. Oh my! You get like this big confetti and everything.
Confetti and
Scott,
everything.
thank you for coming today.
Yeah, she fell out again.
Oh, come on, Grammy, don't quit trying.
Yes. So, yeah, Goodwill. Yep, Goodwill is one almost homesteading. Yeah, a lot of
We got
crochet
to
books.
revisit Goodwill, the thrift store. We have one around here called Sansuchi, and they have a lot of good. And there's Jags.
Oh, and also flea markets, my favorite.
Yes.
If you can make one.
There's
So Scott, Old Fart Gaming, yes, good to see you. So many good things. Pinterest is great, but I think unfortunately, the tutorial aspect of Pinterest, I don't know. Do you see good
see that where
tutorials
Tampa said Pinterest is her boyfriend?
Right. I mean, it's a rabbit hole. Like I feel like you can go on there and be on there for hours.
I have. I'm so
Yes.
guilty of doing that.
Yes. Yeah. Let's see. Now, whose blanket, Miss T?
Laura.
Laura.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to see her blanket. Yep. Yep. So many good things on Pinterest. Oh no, she got discouraged. Tampa, what happened?
Oh.
Don't get discouraged. Are you talking about your live stream, or was it like how'd it go? Like, you got to share? Because you got some experienced YouTubers here.
I missed it.
Yeah, I don't know what she said there. She got discouraged. If you're still here, we'll talk you through it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Just take a breath.
Yes, and Laura's doing the single crochet. All right, I love it. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, thank you, DC. It does take time for the lives. I think she's talking about her live stream. It does take time for live streams to get better over time.
Yes, like anything else. Like it takes time. It's practice, and you have to find your secret sauce. What keeps your live streams going. You know what I mean? Everybody's a little bit different. I mean, there's a basic concept of as to what to do, but I think you have to find your way. You have to find your way, what makes you comfortable, what turns you on, that keeps your juices flowing and things like that. Because I think a lot of people like to go on live stream and they just they're gonna hate me. But here it is. I just think you got to give people something good to watch, in my opinion. And
this one I think turned out a little better.
Let me see here. I'm gonna make you big. Hold on. Yep, find your joy and share it. There you go. Yes, DC's Bees. I love it. Oh, that looks good. Ooh.
I loosened up a little bit.
Okay.
I just kind of, on that exhale where you feel it gets a little loose.
Yes. Okay.
And then, okay.
There's Gunline Bees. All right.
Yes.
We add you in. Hello.
Hey.
Good morning, y'all.
Hey, Hannah.
Hang on. I'm trying to get my volume to work.
No,
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, you sound fine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
You got some yarn and stuff?
Hang on. I
Okay.
don't have any kind of volume here.
You can't hear us?
We can hear you. We can hear you fine.
Yes.
Tampa's still here. Yeah, but like I said, good luck, Tampa, on
Okay.
your
Now
live
maybe.
stream. Are you good?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Finally, I got it figured out.
Okay, good.
Excellent.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I
No,
just
that's
want to
good.
jump in and say, oh, good morning.
Good
Yes.
morning.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't have
I'm
any of my
glad to see
crochet
you.
anything. I'm glad
That's
to see
okay.
you too, Sarah.
Just
I'm
chat with us
leaving it.
while, because I'm sure we're going to do this again with Kelly, because she brings it every day.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
That was good.
Every day.
Every day.
Don't Line Beats brings it every day too. I see them time to time on live streams.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, okay. So let me see. Okay. So Tampa. Oh, Jags. Hey, how are you? Let's see. Oh, let's see. Almost Homesteading said people were in a panic trying to record the vids and then getting them uploaded and live by midnight, Tampa. So I think most of the community were able to watch lives. Oh, okay. Here we go.
EC wants to see Tim crochet.
Okay.
Y'all ain't fixing to see this and do no crochet.
Look, the tables have turned, y'all.
Yes.
Tim is the only man.
Yes.
And a bunch of ladies. Finally.
Now she knows what I feel like all the time.
That's why I ain't hanging out, ladies. I ain't got a dog in the hunt.
Oh, wow.
You said it.
Welcome back, Grammy.
Yeah, good to see you.
On my phone.
Oh,
hey, good. Set it in a good place. And
there we go.
Got Lisa back.
Yes. Good to see you. All right, see you, Isella. Thanks for coming.
Hey, get Lee up here. He knows how to crochet and sew.
Yeah, we love. Yeah, even my husband crochets a little bit. Yeah, he learned a little bit.
Lee knows how to crochet.
That's what he just said. I'm looking at it in the chat.
I'm trying to pull the chat up on my computer.
Yeah, Jed said he knows how to crochet, but we've yet to see.
We have yet to see any of that. Yeah, we're gonna trash talk you.
Tell him to jump in here and show us some of his work.
Right.
Yeah.
Y'all been making me want to get back into it. I used to do it all the time growing up. My mom did it. My grandma did it.
Yes.
But it's been so long since I had time to just sit and crochet.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm thinking because I've been talking to my doctor about quitting smoking.
Mm-hmm.
And this
that'll
may be the
occupy your
ticket.
hands.
Yes, because I can go for a while without cigarette. I go 8 hours or whatever I sleep every night without one.
Okay.
But then when I wake up, I want one.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Lee just sent him a picture of a quilt he made.
Really?
And it's pretty incredible.
Wow. That's amazing. See, I love that.
I don't know. Maybe it'll show it on the phone.
If you come close, yeah. Oh, that's it. That's really nice. Let me see if I can make you big. Let me make you big. Hold on.
We're impressed, Lee.
I didn't know you had it in you, Lee.
That's really nice.
I thought that was awesome.
Yes. That's nice. All right, now.
Speaking of coffee, I got to go warm up my coffee. I'll be right back.
I understand that.
Yes. Right. Cannot be without the coffee.
Yes. No, you need the coffee. I had mine already. All right.
I do it all day.
Let me see. Somebody's watching YouTube videos all day. Let me see. That's almost homesteading. While I clean, there are a million to watch. That is correct. DC's yelling at Miss Sarah. Quit smoking.
I didn't know she smoked either.
Yeah. Well,
and I talk to her every day, literally.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, it's one of those things. Remember how it used to be cool?
Hmm.
And I think people bought that marketing ploy or whatever.
I think
But
everybody
anyway,
vapes now.
yeah,
Yeah.
girl.
It's not your turn. Get there.
Diet Mountain Dew? Wow. Just be
Ooh.
careful. See what that stuff does to your teeth. It's not good. Well, the sugar one anyway, yeah. Hey, Jegs is saying hello. Hello. All
Good
right.
job.
Yep.
I sent Jegs the link if he wants to show us his quilt.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm
We'll see
curious
what
about that.
Yep. So wow. So everybody got the chain. So that's beautiful. Everybody got the single crochet. That is beautiful. Now, there's one little thing I can show you that's sort of related, and that's the slip stitch.
Mm-hmm.
Also weaning down okay, good.
Before we start,
Mhm.
Line beads, what type of yarn do you use?
Do what?
What type of yarn do you use? Because I know Grammy's using the how you say that?
Raffia.
Raffia. What kind do you specialize in?
Girl, I don't specialize. I just get whatever's
This
on
is
sale
just what
and
I
a
had.
color I like. And yeah,
No, it makes sense.
yeah, I just kind of, when I get in the mood and my hands will cooperate, but I have
Yes.
really bad arthritis in my hands,
Oh,
so
okay.
I can't do it near as much as I like to.
Yes.
But I like using like the really soft baby blanket type of yarn is my favorite, I guess.
Okay. Baby yarn. Yeah. So that's one of those things. It's interesting. Baby yarn is well, it's the colors, the coloration of it is nice. And a lot of times it's supposed to not have any exotic chemicals in it.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of cool. So you'll see it'll be pale yellow, white, pale
Yeah.
green, pale purple, and then variations of that, which is pretty cool.
Somebody able to spell that for me so I can give it to Almost Homestead? The name of Grammy's yarn. Raffia, how you spell that?
Wait, can you say that again, Miss T?
Almost Homesteading wants to know the kind of yarn Grammy is using. Can somebody spell
Oh,
that
okay.
so I can put it in the?
Oh, it's not a yarn. It's actually a natural product that you use to weave baskets and hats with, but it's called raffia.
Yeah, it's raffia, and it's like a plant, or it's like a plant,
There we go.
or something like that.
It's
Yeah.
just what I had found. I had started making a beach hat with it years ago, and that's what I could find quickly to come on here with.
I understand. Yeah, I wouldn't suggest that to start out with.
No,
But
don't start with that. No.
yeah, just stick with your basic, worsted weight or.
Yeah, worsted weight is best to start with, and preferably, like I said in another chat, not
Yeah.
brown or black. Get something that's
Yes.
easy to see.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll show
I
you
agree
something.
with that.
I'll show you something real quick. So this is not the easiest thing to see because this is variegated, but this is they call these mill ends, and what it is the factory at the end of the run of a yarn. Sometimes the yarn is crooked. Some of the times the color is weird. Sometimes it's wound strangely, and like I don't know if you can see this, but it's a little bit wound strangely. And I used some of this already, and these used to be like $3 or $4. They're now about $8. But these mill ends, I don't know if you can see inside of here, but you see how it's just they sort of just threw these in here. And then what it is, it's the end of the round, end of the run of a particular yarn. But anyway, this is a worsted weight 4, and I just wanted to show you. And you see, like there's a little bit of damage there, like it got caught in the machine.
Not too bad.
Anyway, but there's this here. Oh, hang on, Jags. I'll get you in a second.
What? You actually came up to show us quilt? Okay.
Well, we'll see. I got to see. I don't see it. We'll see what happens. And hey, John Mosman, thanks for coming in. Let me change myself here. I'm going to take myself down. But that's sort of that's an example of a worsted weight yarn.
Okay.
Okay.
I see.
All right. Hey, John. Good to see you. All right, Jags, what's up? Uh-oh, hold on. I
Can't
make
see well enough on my phone.
I gotta
Make him
make
big. There
hold
you
on.
go.
It's a washcloth.
Is that a washcloth? Is that a regular washcloth?
I
That's a
think Walmart
washcloth.
Are
said.
we gonna have to like yeah, we're gonna
That's a
have to
jumbo
show him the naughty.
washcloth.
That's a washcloth.
We're gonna have to it's a naughty chair. Okay, he's in the naughty seat.
I have done it, but there's nothing I have to show that I can do it.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
so this is what you're this yeah, so get a ball of yarn from somewhere, get an I or a J hook, and you're gonna join us.
I know about all that, but
But what?
I don't have any right now.
Here you go,
No, you
Jags.
can get
Look,
some.
look.
There's no yarn, no hooks, or nothing in the house right now.
Well, we're gonna get you started. We're gonna get you started. But anyway, but
Next,
I hope I know he's bad. I had
next
a
time I
feeling
go
that
to
might
Wally,
happen, but I was trying to see.
next
Wasn't
time I
sure.
go to Wally World, I pick up some.
Yeah, just a basic hook. Get an H, I, or J somewhere in there, and then the cheapest, worsted weight yarn. Yes,
What's the
ma'am.
biggest hook that you have? I bring it.
Oh, you ready?
PQRS. Oh wow. Is that for that blanket yarn?
Yes. So this is a Q.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's the highest
Oh,
letter?
that's a big one.
That's a weapon.
I think this is it. I have not seen one bigger than this. It's a Q.
Like I said, that's a weapon.
Yeah, and there's the little. I don't know if you can see the Q. There's the Q. Do you see that?
Okay,
There we
yeah, I
go.
see it.
Yep, there it is. So I found this. I pulled this out just for the live stream. I figured that might be funny, but
I don't know what they're used for.
Another question. Would you
Yes.
be able to use the Q and then attempt to make something with medium yarn? Would
It's
that
probably
even
not.
work?
We'll see. Let's take a look.
Tampa, it's not a blanket. It was a washcloth I was holding up.
It was just regular, regular washcloth. First, I thought I saw something on it, but then I went, no, that's a washcloth. So anyway, all right. So here we go. I'm gonna see if this works, and let's see what happens.
I imagine it's gonna be like the fattest holes ever.
Yes.
Well, and with that big one that you showed, Kelly,
Mhm.
somebody was doing crocheting together old store bags and
That's what you can do for
and
sure.
using
Yes.
for different things.
Yeah. When I went to my first crochet group, there was a lady who was doing that, and
This looks so hilarious. Sorry.
she showed me how to make the bags, but it's
Mm.
such a pain in the tushy that I just never continued. Look at
Well,
this
and
thing.
Gunline, where your husband at?
Hiding. He's sitting right here, though. I tried to tell him to come on here so you wouldn't be by yourself.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
why I think I heard him talking, but then he
Oh.
want to disappear too.
Yeah, he was telling me, boy, that hook would be
Wow.
good for skinning deer with.
Oh, you
I was like,
could get a deer fine with that, baby.
Yeah, put a razor on it. Hey, it'll work.
this is why we don't always bring men in the girl chats, y'all.
Yes.
Yeah. That's why I was gonna stay out of it, y'all. I was gonna let you ladies have your time.
I'm
Let's
not
turn into
gonna stay
crocheting
here.
with weapons.
I just come up to put a little laughter in it. That's all.
Yep.
There we go.
Y'all make it interesting, Jay.
We
Hey.
enjoyed that. Yes,
It is
thank
interesting.
you.
Yes.
Look at the size of the hole.
All right. So there it is. Look how big.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This,
Anyway.
that's why I love using like the baby yarn because usually it's so fluffy and it'll
is.
make
Hey
those
Tim,
bigger
let's sneak
stitches,
on out
and I don't
again.
have to hold it so tight.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
What is it,
That's
Jay?
pretty cool. But
I said let's sneak on out again.
okay.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I'm
good to
gonna
see you.
let these ladies have
Hey.
their time.
Yes.
My whole screen is filled up at the top because all these late. Are you running it, Gunline?
We're not streaming it on ours.
Okay.
I
Now
don't
this
think
is
so.
I got
Irene
everybody except for you then.
and Miss
Yeah.
T, baby.
Yep.
Grammy's on a roll.
He's doing great.
I'm so busy laughing.
I was trying to remember if I knew how to not double crochet, but the one in between the single and the double.
Half double.
Half
Halfway.
double, yes.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
was trying to remember if I remembered to do how to do that.
actually it's pretty simple. Oh, there's Crochet
Hmm.
Queen China. Hello. Hang on just a second. Let me I'll switch over and I'll show you. So I'm at the end of my situation. I'm at the end of my row, so I'll show you. All right.
Ladies, y'all have a good
All
time.
right. See you, Jax.
I'll be in the background listening.
Have a
All
good
right.
day, Jay.
All right, now.
Thanks
Bye
for
bye,
playing.
Jen.
All right.
See.
There we go. Okay, so I'm at the end of my row. This is a single crochet. Let me see if I can get in there. Yeah, gotta get this last one. I made my last little chain a little too tight. But I'll finish it off here. Gotta get in there. Here we go. Come on. All right, there we go. All right, so there it is. So there's my single crochet, the last one.
There's Tim in the background installing the dishwasher.
Okay. Now half double crochet. Oh, what other crafts? Oh, I knit and crochet. I've made rugs before. Now half double crochet is you have to wrap it first.
Okay, that's what I couldn't remember.
So you wrap it and you go into this V and you pull up another loop. So now you have 3 on your hook.
Hmm.
Then you wrap it, yarn over, and pull through all 3.
That's right.
Okay. And it's a little bit taller than the single crochet. And I don't know if you can see that there. Just a little bit taller. So one more time, you wrap it. You go into the braid there. Pull up a loop. Oops. Pulled up too much there. You got 3 on your hook. And you yarn over and pull through 3.
There, that looks better. I was, for some reason, I was thinking you went through the loop first and then
No.
pulled up, and it didn't look right to me. So,
Right. And
thank
so
you.
here's the thing. So the single crochet is the only one that you don't wrap first.
Mm-hmm.
You go directly into the stitch, or into the loops. Whereas half double crochet, treble crochet, you wrap it first. So I'll do one more. So you wrap it or yarn over, go through both sides of the braid, pull up a loop. You got 3 on your hook. You yarn over and pull through all 3. And that's a half double crochet. Okay. But the single crochet, you go directly in and then pull up a loop. But this is half double crochet.
Okay, and then the double crochet would be where you yarn over and pull through 2, and then yarn over again and pull through the line.
2. Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Okay.
So what you do is, so you yarn over, you go into the stitch, you pull up a loop. So you got 3. Then you
Yeah.
yarn over and you pull through 2.
Yeah.
Then you yarn over and pull through the last 2. It
Okay.
brings you back to 1. And that's
Look,
double crochet.
I can do it in my head, but I'm
You got it.
constantly
Yes.
forgetting
And
what
that's the
they're
thing.
called.
Right. So that's the thing that you have to, you have to just get it in your mind. Just remember, single crochet, you just go directly in the stitch and then you do the yarn over. Half double, double, treble, you yarn over first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oops.
I'm gonna have to dig out my old pattern. When I was a kid and I was getting into it so big with my mom, there was a lady in our church.
Yep.
And she was retired, so she crocheted blankets for people all the time. So
Yes.
she taught me how to she would crochet these giant flowers, like
Oh, I love that.
3D petals, and then put leaves, and then we would crochet like a quilt block around the flower, and she would do them in 20 different colors, and
Oh,
then you
wow.
stitch all the blocks together
The
to
granny
make a
squares.
blanket. And I could not. I tried to do it about a year or so ago without the pattern, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm lost. I got to dig that back out."
Yes. Let's see. Fresh and Fire. Did your link drop? Yes, it did. Okay, good. checking my Nightbot. Yeah, that's awesome. No, I love all this old stuff. You know what I mean? And yeah, it sounds really pretty. I love flowers and stuff like that too. And that's something you can make. And then the other thing is like granny squares. A lot of people are making granny squares.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, we
square?
can get to that. I just think you got to get that double crochet down.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
so
That's a key.
yes, yeah.
I do have one little input, ladies, and I'll stay out of it for real on this. But Hannah brought this up
Mm-hmm.
about her mama making them little flower buds. And I'll try to get my mama to drag it out one day. We'll take some pictures of it and send to Miss
Yeah.
T, Sarah, and all y'all. But one of the old preacher ladies, his mother-in-law, she was blind. Legally, I
Oh
mean,
wow.
she was legally blind, could not see at all. But
Mm.
y'all, that woman would make them flowers like y'all talking about. Make
Mhm.
you know, crochet all that stuff and make a big old beautiful blanket. And she
Yes.
would have them flowers sitting on top of it. How that woman did that, not being able to see, the only thing
Yeah.
her daughter would give her colors, and she'd work that thing until she got it. But
Wow.
I'll try to remind my mama to pull that out and send some pictures. Get
Yeah, I
Hannah
would
to
love
send
to
you
see
ladies
that.
some pictures.
I was
Yeah.
telling almost
Yeah.
homestead, and I'll have to find one of the blankets I made with. I always called her Mama Shirley growing up.
Oh.
Everybody did, but I'll
Mhm.
have to find one because I
Yeah.
made, I think, 2 blankets like that with her. And
Okay.
then, but my mom, y'all, she would get like the thread size yarn. And one year for Christmas, she got her one of those frosted Christmas trees, and like pink and snowmen were her thing. So
Wow.
she got a piece of pink felt, and y'all, she crocheted in that tiny little thread.
Oh wow.
The whole thing was like a village scene
Oh wow.
with
Yeah.
snowmen and all kinds of stuff that
Okay.
she did by hand.
That's
And
cool.
she was so much more talented than I am. But
There
we
you
have
go, Sarah. You
fun
gotta make
doing
that
it.
now.
I think I
Mhm.
missed a stitch though. Is there?
Okay, let me see. I'm gonna make you big. See if I can see it. It's hard to see sometimes, but let's take
Yeah.
a look.
Let's see if I put it right there.
Come on, slow poke. There we go.
Ooh.
Oh, that doesn't look. I see what you might
Oh.
have, but that's not bad. I mean, it's looking good.
And I was gonna try to do the half double up here.
Mm-hmm.
I
You
love
get
that color, Sarah.
just the white thread.
White thread.
Oh,
Or
it
you,
looks like a baby blue.
does it look blue on the
It
screen?
does. On
Oh,
mine, anyway. It looks
There's
like
on mine.
a light blue.
that's really nice.
Weird. Like the white dress, blue dress thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's nice. All right, so let's see. Oh, Living Out Loud is here. Yes.
Hey,
After
Living
dark.
Out Loud
After
podcast.
dark. Uh-oh.
After Dark podcast.
Yes, yeah, girl.
So now, okay, when we turn,
Uh,
we do one. We
Yeah, you
Tunskin.
can chain one. Yeah, for
chain
half
one,
double, I think they say to chain two,
two
but I
for
would
half
chain
double.
one. But I would chain one.
All right, let me
I'm
chain
not
one,
a
and
yeah,
then I
like
gotta
yeah,
turn it here.
turn it. Mm-hmm. And then go down the opposite way. You know what I mean? Go down the other side. But I'm consulting my crochet official
Almost
crochet.
homesteading said, I bring in anybody to Nate. How you say that gun line? Tunisia?
Tunisian? That's what
Oh,
I was fixing to
Tunisian.
ask. I've never heard that.
Oh, Tunisian. Let me
Uh-huh.
read that. Hold on. What am I missing? Is
From
she talking
almost
about Tunisian?
homesteading.
Oh, almost homestead. Oh, yes, Tunisian. No, so it's funny. I don't Tunisian crochet, and it's only because I knit, because it's kind of the
Oh.
same. It's almost the same. Like so crochet can be very very lacy, and the
Mhm.
reason why people do Tunisian crochet is to make it less lacy. But I don't do it. But there are a lot of people on YouTube that do, and I'll show you a picture now that you're mentioning that. I'm looking through here. Okay, so here, let's see if I can make myself big. This is hard to see. It's yellow. I don't know. They picked a weird color to use. Yellow. Hopefully you can see this. But this is these are stitches, and what you do is you line up the loops on the hook. They use these really long hooks. They're probably like 20 inches long, 12 inch.
Wow.
And see, these stitches all sort of come together. I don't know if you can see on that picture there in the middle, but it shows how what you do is they do this thing where you pull through 2, pull through 3, pull through all of them. You know what I mean? And it can loop up to like 25 stitches, and it comes out really, really sturdy, hard fabric.
Okay.
And it does curl. Like I've heard people say it curls really, really badly. Let me see if I can get this other side. But you see how you can do these really patterns, yeah. And that's what a lot of people do. So I've never done it because I found that I'd rather knit. Well, crocheting, you can crochet a blanket much faster, but knit blankets, I think, kind of give you that feeling of the Tunisian crochet, but it's a little bit softer. Like Tunisian, I just feel like it's hard, not as soft as I would like it, but you can do some intricate patterns with it. Yeah, but I don't do it yet at this point. Yep. Let me see. Oh, guy stuff. Yeah, there are a lot of guys I know there are a lot of male bead keepers. I have noticed that.
Oh, Lisa said she'll be back.
Everybody's saying how they love seeing Hannah with the girls. Girl
Yes.
time.
Girl
For
time.
real. One chat I'm not scared to jump into.
Yay!
That
Me
is good.
neither.
Yes, it is beautiful. Oh, let's see. And Almost Homesteading said, I tried Tunisian once a long time ago. Different. Made a little bell, Christmas ornament, and now have no idea how to do it. Oh.
Now,
there's
I
some
learned
tutorials.
there was some things that I learned, and they're just not there on my brain anymore. Back in the book.
Yeah. Yeah, it takes a minute. I mean, that's the whole thing, you guys. It's not microwave. I wrote this quote down this morning. This is not a microwave situation. Like you really need to take your time, enjoy the process. I don't know if people agree with that, but I just noticed like the very, very young people are like, it's got to be done tomorrow or yesterday.
But I want it now.
I want it now. What was that from?
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
I have a question for Gunline. How long has it been since you've held a crochet hook?
Yes.
Probably just over a year.
Okay. Well, that's not bad.
I love doing it, y'all, but just I have rheumatoid arthritis and my hands are eat up, so I can only do it for maybe 30 or 45 minutes, and my hands are dead, and I have to stop for a while. But I always liked it as like it's just so relaxing to me to just sit down with coffee and just crochet for a while.
Yeah.
But it's been way too long.
Now, have you tried knitting at all?
No, I never did get into that. My mom kind of showed me a little bit because she did. And, she would knit, crochet, sew, quilt. Quilting was her huge thing she did.
Quilting's cool.
Yeah. Yes, but I'm not that talented. So
yeah,
it's been a lot longer than I like.
Yeah, I mean, if you ever want to get into it, like I do a little bit of knitting. I can show you the basics on knitting also.
Yeah.
If you ever want to get now, the thing is you're gonna have. I don't want you to buy stuff. That's the thing.
No. My grandma always knitted too, but she's almost 96. So her kids were kids in the 40s.
Oh my gosh.
And so she made everything for them. And she could knit a pair of socks and a scarf and hat in 45 minutes and have them ready to go. And I have her old knitting needles, and I have some of her crochet hooks and some of my mom's. And so I've been really wanting to get back into it more than I do. And y'all have started that fire in me this morning again. I was
Yeah.
listening to y'all while I was over at my dad's, and I was like making a mental list of where
Yes.
everything is. Like, okay, you can do this, Hannah.
Yes.
Yes.
You can do it.
Yes. So the one thing I want to say, now that you mentioned that, so one thing that you can try, like when you leave here today, is
Mhm.
now you know how to chain, you know how to single crochet. You did
Mhm.
a little bit of half double crochet. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah.
So what you can do is just make a square. You know, like that would be
Mhm.
a washcloth.
Yep.
Now, I wouldn't use this as a hot pad because this is acrylic yarn. It's basically plastic. It'll melt. But you could use it as a mug rug,
Yeah.
sort of as a coaster. But I would say
Mhm.
maybe you want to make it maybe a little bit smaller than this. I forget how many I chained. I'll have to count this. But
Yeah.
maybe do 10, 15 across like here and then
Mhm.
from here to here and then make it square. You know what I mean? You can measure it with a ruler or a tape measure.
Yeah.
And that's a practice washcloth, making a
Mhm.
square. And then you can check and see how your sides are. Like sometimes the people, yeah, we'll fix this. Even my sides aren't perfect, but it's not
Yeah.
bad. You want to make sure that your sides look pretty good on this. You know what I mean? That they line
Yeah.
up. There's things like that, but I think that's a good project that you can do. Once we get off of here,
That's
and
what
then
I was telling myself.
yeah,
I was like, you can start sitting down and just make a square at a
make a square.
time and then put
Yes,
them together at the
yes,
end.
that's correct. Oh, here's
So,
Lisa.
oh,
She's
she
back.
made it back.
Yay!
Hey, cart runneth over.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep. Good to see you. And now I'll show you. Oh, I'll show you one more thing. Since we're all like, I'm just sort of, I'm filling in like as you guys are telling stories. But I found this at the flea market. This
Oh,
lady made this doll, made this little hat off to the side there, and the little dress. And she,
that's awesome.
you see the bottom of that?
mm-hmm.
Really
Uh-huh.
cool. And this looks like single crochet here. I think all the way around actually. Now she wove her ends in a little bit weird here, but yeah, we could fix that. No big
Yeah.
deal. But she did a little shell on the bottom. Yep, around the edge there.
That's really, really pretty.
Mm-hmm. But this is something like eventually, like if you have dolls, if you're a doll person, hey Angie,
Mhm.
Angie's Treasures is a doll person. Yep. But so these are some things that you can do, and I just, like I said, I just randomly pulled that out this morning, and just to keep the conversation going, just some things like that. Like I love those old ladies, the stuff that they did back in the day. Like it was awesome.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like
people aren't into it
respect
now.
to y'all.
Hmm. Okay. Oh, you're going in the right direction. Yay! Fresh and fire, backyard living. Nice. Very good. I know.
I
I'm
love
so
them.
excited. Yes. Oh, the expo. That's right. The expo's coming up, right, Miss T?
Yes, ma'am. About 30 days.
Oh
All
my
right.
goodness, yes.
Yes. And not the end. Thanks for coming. She's one of my members. I appreciate you. She's lurking, working and lurking. And one of the crocheters also. Yep.
Look,
So
I'll be
I'm
meeting.
sorry, but what is your first name?
me?
Yes.
Oh, I'm Kelly. Kelly.
Kelly. Okay.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I just want to make sure
Oh
I
no,
get
no,
it
you're
right.
fine. You're fine. And that's why, yeah. So like I told the ladies before we started, I said, come up a few minutes early so we can chit chat. Cause I don't, I'm meeting everybody for the first
Yeah.
time. Yeah. So
It's
you know what I
funny
mean?
because Kelly is my sister's name, but hers with IE. So I always be
Yeah,
like,
she's all
okay, because
special.
our
Yeah.
brain, Kelly's mom couldn't afford the E, and Sarah always
That's
said, my mom
Yeah.
couldn't afford the H.
My
that's
big
correct.
sister Kelly is with the Y.
Yeah.
Oh, look at all these
Yep.
Kellys.
A lot
Everybody's
of
got a
Kellys.
Kelly.
A lot of Kellys. Yep. Yeah, it's funny. My mom. So at the time, like a lot of the people were male that were named Kelly. So my
Yeah.
mother
Mhm.
made it feminine, and that was so it would I wouldn't stick out like being a male because like a lot of people when I would meet them they would go, oh, that's a male's name, and I'm like, I know,
Yeah,
but not anymore.
for real.
Yes.
See, I always thought Kelly was a girl's name because the
No.
first Kelly I ever met was my sister,
Yeah.
Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she was probably the beginning of the female Kellys. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
funny. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting, and there were a lot of people named Kelly now, like so many of us. When I was
Mhm.
in high school, we had like 7, and I went, wow, that's a lot of. And
Oh.
And it was spelled every way you could imagine. Kelli, Kelly, Kelley.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, it was just on and on. But yeah,
I was the
yeah,
oddball. I
yeah.
didn't know anybody else named Hannah when I was growing up.
Right. And you know what's funny?
Oh.
I know a ton of Hannahs, like that
Really?
my daughter went to school with. Yep.
I have
Like
a
at
Okay.
least 4 or
granddaughter.
5. Yep.
One of my granddaughters is named Hannah.
Yeah, Hannah's
Really?
very, very popular now for sure.
It's
Yeah.
good in there. I
Hmm.
think my mom thought she was being unique when she named me.
Yeah. Let's see. So almost homesteading said her mother-in-law made fancy dresses like those. Then we had foster girls, and she made each one of them a ball gown. Wow.
Oh
For the
wow.
birthday.
Oh,
See, that's cool.
that's
Yeah.
cool.
So Angie's Treasures is a doll maker, and she makes all kinds of dolls. And I love like all this old doll stuff because people don't do it anymore. You know what I mean? They really don't. So I always look for it, at craft sales or flea markets and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But
love
look,
it, love
y'all,
it all.
Tim can spot it quicker than me at a yard sale. Like
Yeah.
when we stop somewhere, he'll just come. I'll be on the other side of the place, and he comes up with a cardboard box full of yarn. Like, look, I talked her down to $2 for all of this.
That's what you do. Yeah, and
Yep.
don't forget Facebook Marketplace. I found some good stuff there.
Yeah.
We have a place called Picker's Paradise here. It's one of those
Ooh.
flea markets where
Mhm.
everybody gets a booth. And I noticed I was walking in there last month, I think. I'll have to go in there again. They had a lot of crafters stuff.
That's pretty cool, Sarah.
Yes.
Okay, let me show you some of Angie's treasures. Let's see. Yeah, she's got some good stuff. Ooh, let me take a look here. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I see you. Okay, let me make myself big here. If I can see, go back here. Okay, and let me take that down. Thanks, Angie. Let's see if I can make these bigger. Okay, here we go. Oh, my stupid light. I apologize.
Oh,
Can you see
wow.
that?
Oh wow,
Yeah,
that
that
is
that ring
beautiful.
light
That
is
is
killing me.
do
awesome.
those.
Yeah, can you see that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Let me
Is that flowers on the bottom?
I think it is. Yeah. Oh, it is. You know what it is? It's Granny Square. It's that flower. It's that
Oh,
rose Granny Square.
Yeah.
There we go.
yeah.
Those are
Yes.
neat.
Yeah, she's really got some good stuff. But she does all kinds of
Yeah.
dolls. I mean, look at this.
Wow.
Yeah, there we go.
And then you got to sew the lace on separate, right?
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah.
But that's cool.
Yeah, let me see what else. Oh, look at this one.
Oh,
Yeah, there
That
we
is
go. Yeah, I'm just trying to get it in there.
you
But
guys
she's
made
got
Laura
some.
Power. She said she's going to
Oh,
jump
Laura.
right now.
Oh, Laura, I got some pictures. So Laura did some diamond painting. We were talking about that a couple weeks ago.
Oh,
And I'll show you. Let me see if I can get her up here. Hold on. Laura sent me some. Thank you, Angie. That's beautiful. Let me see if I can get Laura. Ooh, did you email me or Facebook me? I can't remember. Let's take a look. I think she emailed me. Hold on. We'll keep talking, but I'll pull hers up. Yeah, she did some good stuff. Did I see Buddha?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Escape. Let me make myself okay. I'll put us back the way we were. But
Wow.
anyway, there's a lot of things that you can do with this. And like I said, I made a little rug. Like remember when Garfield? I made a little Garfield rug, latch hooking rug, with yarn, and that was a kit that I got from some craft place. Yeah, and
I'm gonna have
so
to
this is.
stop because my finger, with that arthritis,
Oh no,
yeah, that knuckle is starting to protest loudly.
I understand. Yes,
So I'm gonna put it here on my warm coffee cup.
that sounds
There
good.
you go.
Oh.
Yeah,
This
let
is
me
just
find Laura.
yeah, you young women, you just look what you got to look forward to.
It's terrible. I know, isn't it? Like this health stuff is very tragic. I know. I just like I'm just trying to stay healthy. Knocking on wood.
I see Tar Heel Beekeeper, and I
Hey,
keep
Randy.
Hey,
forgetting
Randy.
Randy. Ah, Randy is Tar Heel.
Oh, is
Yeah.
he? Let me see here. Laura. I know you're in here. I'm looking, but keep talking.
Hey,
Talk amongst
Danae.
Beautiful.
Hey,
Thanks for that.
man.
Let's
There's
see.
so many tabs going. I can't find
Yeah, it is hard
everybody.
to reach, right? Yeah. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay. Loading up. Oh, she sent me a lot. Ooh, girl.
Wow.
Yeah, she
This
did a
is
lot of
not my
stuff.
picture of the one
Yes.
that I did, but this was some of the amigurumi
Oh,
that I
yes.
did for
Okay,
one of
hold on.
my
Hang on.
granddaughters.
Let me make you big here so we can see.
Oh.
Oh, that is adorable. I love
My
the
favorite
mermaid.
one that I did was a monkey. And like I said, I can't find my pictures that I took of
Yes.
it. All I can find are the pictures of the pattern.
Yeah, it's
I know
hard.
I
It's hard when you're
took
trying to find them
pictures,
quickly.
but
Yeah. Let's
I can't
see.
find a picture of the monkey. And it was so cute because it would stick its thumb in its mouth.
Oh, wow.
Let me see if I can. If I
Okay.
find a picture, it won't be a picture of mine.
Ooh. Okay, Laura was
But
busy. Okay, let me see if I can. Hopefully, you can see this. Let me. I'm gonna make you small, and then I'm going to present. Share screen. Hopefully, this will work. And there we go. All right, I think this is working. All right, here we go. Let's see if it goes in here. All right. Uh-oh. Can you see it? Of course, I got so many windows open here. Ladies, give me just a second. Oops. Oh, there it is. Okay, add the stage. Here we go. All right. Let me make this. Yeah, there we go. I don't know if you can see that there. Now, God, I got so many tabs open and I apologize. Give me a second.
That's what my brain looks like. All
Yes.
the tabs
me
being
too,
open.
Sarah.
Yes. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Let me see if I can see this here. Oh, hopefully that'll show it. I got too many things going on here.
Remember, next Saturday at 4 p.m., I'm going to be going my big live stream anniversary.
Oh, wow.
We're so excited for
Third
you.
year on YouTube.
Yeah.
I see
Sarah, we're
Drew.
gonna have to plan one for me soon because I'm like 96 people I think away from 1,500 subscribers.
Well,
Oh,
Oh
that's
my
great.
gosh.
we
You
definitely
know, I was
do have.
gonna do a live stream when I went to 500 and I took it out. Sarah
Yeah.
sent me some nice little things to give away, so I still have those.
Yeah. Now, can you guys see this?
The
Oh,
block.
how cute!
The blocks. Okay,
Are
so this
those
is
Oh,
so she used I forget what you call this. You use the plastic
the plastic canvas?
canvas. Thank you.
That's
Yeah.
what
mm-hmm.
Tampa's Creek is doing.
Yeah, she did
That is
these.
so cute.
Yes.
I
Now, hang
still have
on.
a grandchild young enough to enjoy them too.
Now, she
Oh,
also does stained glass. Can you see that?
Oh, pretty. Now, my husband's grandparents did stained
Oh, that's
glass.
pretty.
Yeah, so this is Laura's Block Ministries.
Oh, those are.
Yeah. And she's not really a content creator, but she's in there with all of us. You know what I mean? Yeah. She sent me so many photos. I was like, next time I got to take care of her. Look at that. That's crazy.
Oh, she
And
needs to be a content creator. She needs to do that stained glass. That is, I love that. I've never done stained glass.
yes, now
That's
let
so
me show
pretty.
you diamond painting here. She's got one here.
I have seen that. That's
Yeah,
pretty.
the diamond painting. Love you to the beach and back.
My sister-in-law likes.
no.
Cute.
Yep. And then let me show you one more. But like I said, I love arts and crafts. I don't do a lot of these, but I just like to see what people are doing. You know that?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a wolves there. And I don't know what that is. Can't tell
Looks
what
like
that
a lotus flower.
is. The flower, yeah. And then some roses.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, so
Psychedelic roses.
yeah, that's pretty cool, right? So thank you, Laura. I've been meaning to talk about this for weeks. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I just wanted to show her work because she's awesome. Yes.
Oh, Almost Homesteading says, I really want to try the crafts using old cans where you cut them and make them into things.
I
My
remember
oh,
that. Yeah.
my
Wow.
dad used to do that with a pop can. He would cut it into a ship and then we'd sail it down
Yes.
river.
That's
Yep.
cool.
Okay. So
I
also
forget how
Tampa,
he did it, but
that's cool. So Tampa's Creek Homestead does the canvas. Cool. People like it.
That's
Yeah.
something I've never done.
Yeah. And the
My mother
cans are
did.
interesting. Now, do they use a tool for that, or do they just use like a scissor, or how's that work
My
to get that
mother
shape?
just used like a tapestry needle with yarn.
And that's
yeah.
It's
it?
kind of like
Wow.
cross stitch, but it's like done in the half cross stitch.
I was
Okay.
gonna
And
say,
she
Hmm.
did like covers for photo albums. She did
Yes.
tissue boxes. She did
Mm-hmm.
all kinds of different things with it.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's cool. I love it. I love it.
have a
So,
good
you
day,
know, that,
Randy.
yeah.
I did find some of the pictures of my hats that I made of
Mhm.
crochet.
Okay.
Let's see if you want to
Okay.
show those.
Yeah. Let me make you
Let me
big.
see.
Yep. I'll make you
I'll get
big.
it in the camera. These are little
Oh, look at
Cabbage
that.
Patch hats.
That's a cute.
That's
And
adorable.
that's a little Viking hat or little
Oh,
That's
They
cute.
look like.
little Viking hat.
That's awesome.
See, those are so adorable.
They are. The little
Kawaii.
kids are adorable. Look at that.
Hello
Oh,
Oh,
Kitty.
I like that
hello,
one.
kitty. Yeah.
Oh, hello, kitty.
Yes.
Let's
I
see.
love it.
Ninja
Alicia,
Turtle.
are those
Oh,
hard
Minnie.
to do?
No, they're not hard to do at all.
Yeah, they're
Once you get it
small.
figured
Yeah.
out.
That's what I love
Yeah.
about kid stuff. It's small and you
Yeah,
knock
I mean,
it
I
down.
really enjoyed doing the hat. And
Yes.
there's the angry cat.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were a lot of fun. The hats were.
Yep.
And I really enjoyed the amigurumis. That was,
Yes.
to me, that was very satisfying when you finished that.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were like stuffed animals.
Right.
But I made
Yes.
a couple of the dolls. I did a monkey. I did. Well, hey, Bob.
There's
Bob, go
Bob.
get your crochet hook and some thread.
Oh,
Hey,
Yeah.
Janae.
wow,
Yes,
Bob's
Janae, I did make those.
That's nice.
on
Yeah.
what channel?
So every
I
group has
started a
stuffed animals.
sweater. Now,
Like, don't
Deirdre gave me a beautiful cowl scarf. Have you seen those?
Oh,
Mm-mm.
like around
The
the.
cowl scarves? Hang on, I'll get one.
Yep. That's awesome. Let's see. What else? I'm just going through my notes here. Well, we did pretty well today. Now, do you want to try? We did the single, half double, and sort of covered the double. You guys want to try the double? You feeling lucky?
I think right now I was on the single, but I can take those out and we can try the double.
Or it's up to you. Or do you want to? Oh, it's snowing. Oh no.
Where is it
This is
snowing?
Danette.
this is a cowl
Danae?
scarf.
Danae.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
Danae.
cute. Danae.
That's how you
Sorry.
say her name.
And Deirdre made this for me.
Oh, that's really
So
nice.
let me take my hat off and see my
Sure.
pretty hair.
Oh, fancy.
Oh, yeah.
That is very fancy. Wow.
It's very warm. Yeah,
I
she
like
made
that.
this for me before we went to Kentucky because it was supposed to be really cold up there.
Yeah.
I like it.
Isn't that
Wow.
pretty?
That is gorgeous.
See
Can
my
you show
pretty
me?
hair.
Hair looks great.
Put
Yeah,
my
hold-
hat back
hold on.
on.
For a second, I just want to see the.
Sure. It's a tube,
Yeah, it's a
and it's
tube.
done in double crochet,
Yeah.
and then there is a triangle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a
I
triangle.
like that.
I like it.
But Deirdre is self-taught, pretty much like me.
Mm-hmm.
My mother taught me a few things when I was younger, but I didn't pay attention.
I
That's my
understand.
shawl. It's a triangle.
Yeah, that's a triangle at the bottom.
That's
That's
pretty.
that is so cool. But
My
Red.
husband's grandmother taught me how to knit years ago,
oh, that's cool.
and I didn't keep up with it.
Mhm.
Everything, everything I did, I was starting out with little washcloths or
Wow.
dishcloths, and I would drop stitches everywhere when I knitted. So I gave up
Yeah.
on knitting.
Yeah, you have to be careful. Yeah, because it's hard. It's hard to fix. A little bit harder to
Oh
fix.
yeah, it's hard to fix it once you get past it. So
Yeah, yeah, I understand that. So everybody loves your Hello Kitty and all the
that was
Aw.
one of the most fun hats I did,
and
was
the
the
hats.
Hello
Those
Kitty
are really
one.
cute. Yeah, that's beautiful. And slowpoke. There
I
we
think
go.
I still have those patterns on my phone.
The yeah, that's
If
good.
anybody wants it, you can email me and I can try to send you pictures of the patterns where I found them or
Yes.
whatever.
You get
Oh, okay.
comfortable
I'm
with
gonna hit you up on that, Lisa.
Sure, let me drop my email. Y'all are welcome to email me, and if I can get them to you, I will. I will do my best. I just save everything on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
So
Uh-huh.
there's my email. You can email me, and if I still have them, I will definitely send them to you. They're
Cool.
all done in screenshots.
Mm-hmm. That's beautiful. Yeah, and we got Samantha Stewart. Hello, good to see you. Thanks for popping in. But everybody loves that. Yeah, that's awesome. That's gorgeous. All right, but we'll try one more. We'll try one more stitch. And like I said, we talked through the double earlier. I'll just demonstrate it, and then you can you can meditate on it. You can try it, and like I said, try to get yourself a book. You don't have to buy it, but go to the library and do your thing.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So let's see here. I'm gonna switch my camera. I'll show you the double crochet because I'm at the end of a row, so I'm good. All right, here we go. Gotta move this big hook. There's your favorite. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Oh, I gotta make myself big. I always forget to do
Yeah, I was like, I can't really see you, Kelly.
that. I know. I think it's this one here. This one.
There you
There,
go.
there we go. Okay, okay, everybody. Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun,
giant hook.
dun-dun,
It's like Jaws.
dun-dun, dun-dun.
Uh-huh.
All right. Okay. Oh, I forgot that. Let me chain. All right. So, okay, here we go. So here's the double crochet. So what I've got going so far, what did we start out with? We started out with the chain on the bottom.
The
And we did the
single.
single crochet. And then the second row here is half double crochet. Let me come
That's
over.
what I got.
Yep. So now we'll do some double.
All right.
So now what do you have to do the double? Do you remember?
You have to chain 2.
Yarn over.
I chained,
Chain
I
2.
chained 2. Yep, I chained 2 because I turned my work.
Mhm.
Now, what do
And
I do
then you
first? I
yarn over.
Yep.
And
Yarn
then go
over.
through your little braid.
Yep. Got
Yarn over again and pull it
Mhm.
through.
Mm-hmm. You got it.
And
how
then
many do I
yarn
have?
over.
Yep. I got 3 on
Ooh.
there. Okay. Then go ahead.
You yarn over
pull
and go
through
through
2.
2.
2.
Yeah.
That's correct.
And then yarn over again and go through the other 2.
Good job. Here we go. You got it. All right, let's do it again.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot.
It's not. Don't get overwhelmed, Sarah. You
Don't get
got
You
it.
overwhelmed.
can do it, Sarah.
I did
Breathe.
it, but wow.
It's a couple steps.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
It's a couple
It
steps.
is, but to me, doing the double crochet will make a blanket just come together so much faster
Mhm.
Yes,
than doing
it does.
through.
Whoops.
And it doesn't make it quite so heavy.
Hey,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
that's I mean, I can
I was-
see how there you get a rhythm going with this.
Yeah. And once you get it down, Sarah, like you won't even have to look at it anymore. You can just feel
Right.
it,
Yeah, you could
and
do it.
you can fly through it with a double
Mhm.
crochet.
Yep.
See how
I might
fast she's
have
going
to
with
go
it?
I might have to go to Goodwill today.
Uh-huh. She's gonna be stocking up on some yarn.
See that?
See how much quicker it goes like that?
Yeah, and see how much bigger. Like if you look at the
Yeah.
stitches, this first row single, look at the difference in
Mhm.
height. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's really, really, it's important. That's why to learn all these, and then and then there are patterns that you can get out of a crochet book that can show you to make specific
Mhm.
patterns out of all these stitches. And that's why I'm like a real stickler about learning the stitches. I say try the stitches, and then you can play around with the patterns.
Yeah. Now,
Mhm.
Kelly, there's one question, and I don't know if you covered it before I came in because I was really, really late. But to do like if you're going and you're just making a big square blanket, like if you're going on all four sides, not just back and forth making straight rows, to do the corners, don't you do 2 double crochets and then chain 2 and do 2 more double crochets in the same hole
I
to
do
make
that,
a
yeah.
corner?
And it makes a nice little, and I don't have an example of a blanket that has that. I'm just trying to look.
I
I'm
know
looking
I
around.
had one and Jasper ate it 3 days
Oh,
ago and I had to throw it out. I could have wrung his neck.
you wanted to kill him. Yeah, I understand.
Jasper.
Yes,
Jasper. Yes,
my dog.
we're gonna kill him. I mean, sorry,
Uh,
we love him, but we're
I
gonna
was
kill him.
so upset.
But there's a lot of that stuff on Instagram, like dogs and cats eating, crochet hooks and stuff like that. But that's what it looks
Uh-huh.
like. And you just continue down. And so when you mix up the stitches, it looks really, really interesting. So like here's a blanket I'm working on. I've been working on this for a little while. But this has a bunch of different stitches in there.
Mm-hmm.
I like the
And
purple.
yeah, oh thank you. But like I said, yeah, you can always, when you get to the corners, you can make little pretty shells on the corners and it makes it real pretty. Because usually people will go around the edges and they'll put like either some kind of like a single, oops, let me get the camera. They'll put like a single crochet around the end, or they'll put like whatever, usually single crochet, and then they'll do a little something in the corner. So like, for example, like you said, in this corner here, I would
Mm-hmm.
go and do a little flourish in this corner right there.
Yeah.
And that's something that you can do to make it less boring. But yeah, that's definitely what you do.
This is not boring.
Well, not boring, but to make it to zhuzh it up. Like you
Just
see,
there
this
we
is just
go.
a square edge. You know what I mean? Not real exciting. It's like, I mean, it's okay, but this is a square edge. It's not that exciting. but you can play that up. And a lot of people do. Oh, I'll show you something while you guys are hanging out. Talk amongst yourselves. A friend of mine made me a blanket, and I'll show you what she did. She did some really adorable stuff with hers. But
How's everybody doing today?
Heart that
We're
refreshes.
blessed.
My focus is trying to get that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a bigger yarn because this.
so
I,
you see
Work
I've,
what
my
she
way
did
back
here?
to the size. Ooh,
Yeah. Now
I've got
she's
a question for you ladies.
Ooh, I would like that, Kelly.
Go
What's
ahead.
the chances of one of y'all making a black and yellow throw or blanket for a giveaway, like a
ooh.
Yours?
beekeeping?
Oh, beekeeping. Sorry, I'm like stealing.
Well, if I can find some black and yellow at the
Yeah.
Goodwill today, I might try.
Like
Mhm.
how big do you want it?
Like I guess a throw you could put on while you're in your easy chair or something like that.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy, not anything to fill the bed up, but
Right.
just a,
But anyway, my friend made this blanket, and I can't really. It's going to be hard to show this thing because it's so big. But she's got like a lot of different stitches here, and I don't know if you can see that, but she's got like these are picot at the end here.
Mhm.
These are I think that's half double crochet, double crochet. She's got some kind of basket weave. I mean, she's got all kinds of stitches. She's really creative. But
So,
I'll switch over my camera.
What's a pico stitch, Kelly? That's a new one for me too.
Yeah, it's kind of this little. You make a little bobble on the edge there,
Mhm.
and it's a certain number of stitches. I forget what it is. It's sort of like you do. I think it's single and then a double, and it does this little. It makes this little bobble on the end. Like there's a bobble stitch,
Yeah.
but the picot they usually do it on the edges of things like this.
Yeah.
It's so cool. You know what I mean?
It is.
And
That's
she
I'm gonna YouTube that and find a video on how to do
Yeah, the
that. I
picot,
like
it's
it.
real easy. Yeah, the black and yellow bee like Afghan. That does make sense for the bees, doesn't it? Let me
Yeah.
change my settings here. I'll flip can't even talk. I'll flip back to my other camera and I'll show you. I'll pick up her blanket and show this to you.
Okay.
But she gave this to me. I have to get this is what's so tragic. I have a this is my anniversary of my podcast, basically, like 2 days ago. And she said, "Do you want to do a giveaway?" And I haven't figured out how I'm going to do a giveaway, but this is what she gave me to give away. And
Oh,
it's very
That's
quilty
nice.
that is
and
beautiful.
very large. And I'm trying to find the patterns here, but I'll have to take a photo. And this is hard. It's hard to take photos of big items, but
It
Yeah.
there's at the end
Yep.
there. But anyway, she's a very prolific crocheter. And see, it's almost got a quilt like thing happening there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But
That
anyway, I
is
can't get the whole
gorgeous.
thing on the shot. It's like it's so big. But I'm gonna do a giveaway on this blanket. So I don't
Okay.
know when, but I gotta get that together. And how I'm gonna do it, I don't know.
Well, while I'm on the computer here, I went and subscribed to your channel so I can check out some of your other videos.
Oh, thank you so much. But here's a star in the middle. Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, this
That
lady
is huge.
she is like killing me. Well, she's one of those
Yeah.
people. She's a lefty crocheter, Miss T.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's a lefty, and she's just really fast. And shameless plug, if you check her out, I did a video about her.
Okay.
And she comes to I go to Wednesday crochet groups. I try to not every Wednesday, but most Wednesdays, and we always
Mhm.
get together and we just sit around and we do kind of what we're doing now. And usually
Mhm.
people consult, like I need help with blah 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 blah, and they help them,
Yeah.
things like that. But I'm just going to show as much as I can. But she gave this to me to give away. She goes, "Do a giveaway on your channel." I went, "Thank you."
Uh-huh. That
So I
is
will, but I just don't
beautiful.
know how I'm going to do it.
You
I have to
know,
figure this out because I think people should do some work for this Afghan because it's amazing.
it is.
Yes. So anyway, but there's that. Let me put us.
That is awesome.
But she's
Well,
amazing, and her name is Donna, and I have some videos of Donna and myself. Just kind of.
mhm.
Usually, I'm going. I made a washcloth. I made a rock, and she's like, I
Uh-huh.
made 3 Afghans, and this, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
But anyway, there's that. So
Well,
that's
lady,
what's
I'm
happening.
sorry, but I have got to run. I gotta
Yes.
go do some running for my dad.
Yes.
So, but I'm sorry I was late, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm
I'm so
gonna
glad
be
you too.
digging
I'm
out my
glad you enjoyed
hook.
it.
Well, have a great day, Hannah.
So,
We'll
Yes.
see you
y'all
tomorrow night.
too.
We'll see
All
you.
right. Y'all take
Bye-bye.
care.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Bye.
South
Look,
side of Indianapolis. Okay.
there's
Yeah. So
my
anyway, so this is where you can get to, and let me
Oh.
see. Hold on. Let me see. You're looking good. Hold on. I gotta take down this comment. There we go. Thank
that
you,
top
Big.
row is my double crochet.
All right.
Oh.
I did
Okay.
it.
Very nice. I like it. Love it.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Okay.
It's Japanese for thank you.
Yes. I love it. That's wonderful. So I'm hoping that if nothing else today, you guys, that you learned a little something. And I don't know how are you guys feeling. You want to hang out more? We can shut it down.
We gotta go because I gotta go meet
We
Miss
can
T.
go.
We're gonna meet up with Tampa's Creek, and then if Almost Homesteading is willing to travel, yeah, So
Okay.
yeah, we're doing a little mini Indiana meet and greet.
That's really nice. That's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
Well,
not
anyway,
like
well, thank you
the
so
meet
much
and
for.
greet. That's kind of what we're gonna be talking about because I've got a good idea for an
Okay.
Indiana get together, but we gotta talk about it.
That's great. No, I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate you guys coming to my channel and
We appreciate you. This was so
humoring
much
me for a little bit.
fun.
It's awesome.
My hubby is he's like, I don't know if he's kinda jealous.
Mhm.
She's spending time with the computer.
Aw.
Well, yeah, I know that is a thing. I understand. Oh, and it did help. Okay, good. Fresh and fire. And
Yes,
also,
it did help.
yeah, also I like to do hangouts, with my members. And if you ever want to hang out, just reach out to me and we can do it.
We'll
We
do
can
this
just do
some
some
more.
crafting behind the
Have a
scenes.
blessed day, yes.
Yeah, we don't have to be, live. I mean, it's
Yeah, we
cool.
can get in behind the scenes and because you
Yeah,
can do that on StreamYard.
absolutely. Yeah, we can do that anytime. So if you guys are interested, you can always reach out to me. I'm on the Facebook and the
I'm
YouTube.
not on the Facebook, but I'm on the YouTube streets,
I'm on
so
the Instagrams and things like that. Yes.
Sarah, before we dip out, do you have information on almost homesteading, like an email or something?
Almost homesteading, email me, sarah@sarahshappyhives.com.
Hmm.
I'm the no H Sarah.
No H.
No H.
No H's.
But yeah, we'll definitely be seeing more of each other on these YouTube streets. I'm
That's
glad
awesome.
we
Yeah.
met.
And I will definitely connect with all of you as well. I appreciate it.
And it's
Yeah.
all Miss T's fault.
That's
Wow.
great. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I appreciate you all coming. And like I said, I'm pretty chill, so I'll do whatever,
Great.
That's
Well,
good.
have a great day, and I look
Yes,
forward to doing this again.
I
All
will.
right,
Yes,
y'all.
yes,
See y'all
yes.
later.
Take care.
Bye.
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 Thank you. I bring it.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.